Christmas is going fantastic for you so far. I know the mic's on. I know the screen's on. I know you're coming. And I'll tell you what, we're going to get straight in the chat. Everything's ready, waiting. And I am early, waiting for you to get into this game. Yes, it's a Friday. It's a Friday. It's a massive Friday. It's going to be a big game in Swansea today, don't you think? Oh, I do. I do. 22 years I've been waiting for this match. Yeah. And I know a lot of Wrexham fans have too. And I know a lot of Swansea fans, Swans and Red Dragons fans, all of us together. We've been waiting for this match for 22 years. And it's here now. And I tell you, hoisted in. I got lots of stuff. We're going to get straight into the lineups because you know what? No time to waste. No time to waste. And we're going to start with the guests. Swansea, the Swans, Swansea City. As I go through this lineup, I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. A good piece of my mind. And then get ready, Merry Christmas, guys, because the sarcasm is going to flow really good today. I'm in a real good mood, I tell you. Like I say, 22 years is a long time to wait. I'm going to go into Swansea's lineup right now. And I've also, on my screen, there's two different screens. On my screen here, I've got the picture of the lineup, and I've also got my notes. So I'm going to add and subtract and make it a bit better for you. So, Swansea City, but I say, first of all, Merry Christmas, Nadolig Llawen, Frohe Weihnachten, Feliz Navidad, and Merry Christmas in any other language that you like. Inclusive, Joyeux Noël. So, get the Christmases in, inclusive, Joyeux Noël. So, get the Christmases in, and if I did not mention your Christmas, get in the chat, tell me what Christmas to say in your very own language, and I will do so lovingly. Now, into that lineup, Swansea. I've been looking at Swansea's lineup all week, and I've been waiting to see what they're going to do. And I will let you know. And Swan fans, this is no news to you, but Wrexham fans, this is news for you, is that it is not a settled team, just like Wrexham, not a settled team. You have people coming in and out every couple of games, changing it up and getting that team ready for the next opponent. This is the same situation for Swansea. Now, I'm going to go through it slowly. We've still got another 13 minutes before kickoff. But in goal, he's been there all season, Mr. Vigeroux. He's going to be busy. And everything he does, he has to be perfect. One mistake, that's all it takes, and it's done. So, Mr. Vigeroux in goal for Swansea City. Cabango has played 5 times in the last 5. I'm going on the last 5 matches to give you a feeling of who belongs and who's a fill-in, okay? So, Cabango is definitely not a fill-in, definitely part of the central defence for Swansea. It's going to be tough to get around. Physical, clever play, good on the ball, good in the tackle, good in aerial challenges as well. So competent defender, central defender, he should be a bit of a mountain to get around for Wrexham today. Kiefer Moore, I'll talk about that more. Windass, I'll talk about that more. May well have a few physical battles with Mr. Cabango. Moving along, Stamenik's in there, in and out, not totally what you would say the regular. Okay, moving along. Whittle has had plenty of time on the field. Number 7, Mr. Whittle, plenty of time on the field. I expect him to be industrious and getting it done through the middle. Maybe slides that ball down the lane through to Mr. Vipotnik, who we're going to talk about right now. Vipotnik up top, way up top, on his own. The system that Swansea have played recently is literally left him the target man, which he is, but sometimes a little bit separated from the rest of the crew, yeah? Well, I tell you this, Swansea needs to incorporate him in the plan big time and accompany him up and down the field. That's where Swansea probably will get some joy. Just going to have a quick swig of water, guys. But next up is Mr. Timon. Number 14, Mr. Timon. He has had a pretty decent season. Mr. Burgess. Mr. Burgess is another guy that really does get a lot of time. Last 5 matches, central defensive pairing. Big central defensive pairing. Cabango, Burgess. Burgess in there the last 5 matches out of 5. So a regular. And another guy is going to be tough to move around. Mr. Franco up top. Yes, he's been in the mix quite a few times. Checking on Franco's notes. Franco has had 1 match. Sorry, let's go again. 1 match in the last 5. And he picks up yellows as well. So, little feisty. And he does pick up the yellows. Is he going to be in trouble? Again, wait till I get to the referee. There's news on the referee as well. Mr. Edusa, 27. Industrious could be a bit of a thorn down there at Swansea Stockholm Stadium today for Wrexham. Let's see what happens. Galbraith, another regular 5 matches out of the last 5. But here's the difference. That's 3 in defence and 2 in midfield. So he can literally alternate for Vitor Matos, the coach for Swansea, and literally help out Vitor when there's an injury, when there's a pull, when there's a suspension. Well, hey, Mr. Galbraith can, not always, but can be a utility player. And then finally, up top, Ronaldo, the Brazilian. Yes, he's been there 4 times out of the last 5. Can get it done. Not a prolific goal scorer, but he's going to help his buddy up top and create something. And we got to be aware that it only takes a second for any of these guys to do the damage on us. So there you go. On the bench, though, quickly on the bench, Fisher, Key, Fulton, Yalkuye, Iom, Samuel Smith, Cullen, Casey, and Idam. Now going into the Wrexham, I'll get into the chat real soon, guys. Get ready in the chat. We've got 9 minutes before it's all Welsh derby. Yes. Can you say that louder? All Welsh derby. I can, but all Welsh derby. Yes, it's going to be beautiful. Now, talking about the Red Dragons, we've had the Swans come through, and they are the home team. So we talked about the Swans lovingly, as they are the home team. Now, guys coming in, the away team, the road team. The Warriors coming in to Swansea.com Stadium today for the Reds, the Red Dragons, Wrexham. And I say, Merry Christmas, everybody. Nadolig Llawen, get in there. Okonkwo, obviously, not a shocker. Arthur Okonkwo in net again, hoping that Arthur brings a big display today. Has to bring a big display today. I don't think the last match was his best, wasn't his worst. And let's face it, with the form that Arthur has had recently, you're going to have an average game once in a while. And the last match was a toughie. Watford really brought the match. We were lucky not to lose 2 back-to-back, yeah? Ollie Rathbone. Did you see the pregame? If you didn't see the pregame, go back, watch the pregame and see my reaction. What was your reaction like? Were you jumping through the roof when Ollie Rathbone, hard-working Ollie Rathbone, have you forgot his name? Hard-working Ollie Rathbone. Just like Ronnie Tutt for Elvis Presley. Hard-working Ronnie Tutt on the drums. Well, Ollie Rathbone was beating the drum in minutes. Chest sit down, bang. Bada boom, bada bing. It's in the back of the net with his first strike in a match. Bang. We need more of that. Is Ollie Rathbone going to be a terror today? Wait for the lineup. In defence, we've got Maxi Cleworth on the left. Maxi's doing great. Dominic Hyam and Doyley on the right. So Max has got his partner, Dominic Hyam, in the middle. I like that. I think this is a very smart move. Phil Parkinson to get Dominic, I am the man, Hyam, in the middle. He's got to be there. No coming down on Dan Scar. He's done a fair job. And rotation being what it is, injuries and suspensions, etc., Dan Scar's come in and done a fair job. You want to know what a bad job is? The name is Connor Cody. That's a bad job. On the right side, Callum Doyle back in very, very, very big on the last match. He was big on the last match. Close to being a man of the match. But Ollie steals it in the last second with that howitzer. Straight in the bottom left corner for the keeper. Right corner for us watching on the sidelines. Beautiful. Longman Strongman's back in again. A lot of people were sort of toying about Longman or Barnett for this match. It's Longman again. George Dobson coming back in. George is playing a great season. If he can carry on to the end of the season, it'll help us finish higher. George is very important right now to this midfield. You've also got to say Ben Sheaf is back in. Ben, I like what I see with Ben, but I want to see more. I want to see him really insert himself on the match and own his zone. I want to see him get strong in this match. He's going to have to, because if not, there's plenty of players that Swansea can have go round him in super quick time. Ben has really got to switch it on, as has Georgie Thomason in again. Georgie Thomason, I want to see him being a little bit tougher, a little bit nasty, a little bit ruthless. Not so nice. He's a silky player, but I like silky players once in a while to have a beast of a game. And that's what Mr. Thomason needs. Glad to say Jimmy Mack is back in the fold again. Jimmy Mack, getting on a run of games here, proved very important over the last few matches. Swan needs. Glad to say Jimmy Mack is back in the fold again. Jimmy Mack, getting on a run of games here, proved very important over the last few matches. Swansea fans, you hate him. Boo him. He'll love it. Boo him. He'll love it. But in the last few matches, Swansea fans, got to tell you, Jimmy Mack has bailed Wrexham out and saved Wrexham. I'm not kidding you. 3 goal line clearances in the last 4 matches. Yeah, Jimmy Mack, that experience is something of a value for this team. Up top, bit of a change. No Nathan Broadhead, but there's a Josh Windass. Yes, Badass Windass, Calamity Jana. Badass Windass is in the mix. Merry Christmas, everybody. Keep it here. And obviously, Kiefer Moore up top too. Kiefer Moore, last match, I would hesitate, but I would also say that it probably was not his best game of the season. Under par from what he's normally about. Off the mark with his touch. Off the timing with the game. Everything to gain coming into this match. I tell you what, Kiefer Moore coming in, like I say, not the best last match out, but coming into this one should be a lot better. Just going to bring up one more screen for me, guys. Just a second. I think it's off screen right now. Live stream is there, so we got you back in. I'm going to go straight into the chat in a second. I think it's off screen right now. Live stream is there, so we got you back in. I'm going to go straight into the chat in a second, guys. Going to set up one more screen. There it is. Let's have you see what's going on down there at Swansea.com Stadium here in a couple minutes. Sorry, let's get back on there and just make sure the sound is off for them. In fact, you can't even hear the screen. Tell me if you can hear the screen. I don't think you can, guys, but I'm looking at Arthur Okonkwo big in the screen right now. In the tunnel, it's all dark. It's all black. Black and white for Swansea. It's all dark. It's all black in there. It's like a cave. Coming out of the cave works into the arena, onto the luscious grass, the green, green grass of home. Yes, babies, it's on. Let's get it going. Christmas football is the time of year. I'm going to keep you covered all this way through. Talking about the referee before we get along. But hey, get up for this one, guys. Get up for this one. I'm up for it. I'm going to kill the sound on this just in case we get a bleed over. But I'm up for this. I'm so up for this. Good crowd. I expected, if not a sellout, I expected a good crowd. And that's a wonderful crowd for Wales. Look at that. Look at that. What a wonderful crowd, eh? Beautiful. Swansea fans out in force. Wrexham fans out in force. But that's a crowd. That builds you up for the match, does it not? Hey, look at that crowd. I tell you now, we're in for a battle. A Welsh battle. I tell you, it's going to be fantastic. Referee for today, Mr. Oliver Langford. Yeah, Mr. Oliver Langford. Seasoned referee. I'm going to tell you some numbers about Ollie in a minute. But Oliver Langford is your referee, your linesman. Notice I don't say officials. I'm not into that garbage. It's a referee. It's a linesman. And it's the fourth linesman. Yeah? Back in the day. Giving you some real old time. Swansea Wrexham officials. Referee Oliver Langford. Linesman Mark Stevens and David Harrison. And your fourth official on the line is Mr. Gavin Ward. Once again, Oliver Langford is our referee for today. And if you didn't hit the pregame, I'm going to give you some of the things that were in the pregame throughout the match. But I tell you, I am so buzzing for this, guys. I really am. This is my dream match, this league, this season. This is the match I've been waiting for all season. I'm going to be waiting for the next one too. But hey, it doesn't get any bigger for me. Wrexham, Wales, Wrexham and Swansea. It's all in the dark. We've got the night lights on. This is fantastic. It doesn't get any better. Everything's working. You can see my face, I hope. You can hear my voice, I hope. Not like the last one, weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Let's shift over. Let's get over here. That's better. That's better. Right. Okay, babies. Welcome in, everybody. I love all of you. I tell you, I do. And every day is a blast with you. I'm telling you, in the chat, you rock it. In the screen, you rock it. And remember, the chat, you've moved over there. You're now on the right side of the screen. You're in the right place. Going into the chat, this is what I love to do. The game's coming up very shortly. Yes, mate, what's your prediction? I'm saying 1-0 Swansea, 2-1 Wrexham, and the proverbial 1-1 if they both flat line. That's what I'm saying. Hi, Martin BQN. Hi, Stevie. Swansea 1, Wrexham 3 is what he reckons. Way to go, Martin. Merry Christmas, brother. Merry Christmas to you. WREXHAM. Let's get in there. Yes, the throat's warming up, and it's all coming like Frohe Weihnachten. Feliz Navidad, Joyeux Noël, Merry Christmas. It's all in there. And if you hate Christmas, we love you. Evening, brethren, from Phil J. Weston. Yes, Phil's in the house. Get in there, Phil. Phil Parkinson on the sideline, doing what he loves to do, keeping the game going. Game's about to get underway. Let's have a fantastic day. We need a performance, guys. We need a performance. Today, we need a performance. It hasn't been bad recently, has it, eh? Only one loss in 11. But I tell you, Swansea are gunning for us. This is a passionate match for Swansea. They want to get us bad style. And I'm looking at a few of the Wrexham fans and a few of the Swansea fans. And this is a passionate zone. This stadium, you got people with big smiles, big passion. It's full of Welsh people in a Welsh stadium, in a Welsh city, in Wales. What could be better? I'm telling you, get in here now. Come on, Mr. Langford. Oliver is the man. Is Ollie going to be a good man? I tell you what, a few of the notes that you might like now. Oliver sent off one person in 9 championship games, so above 10%. Ooh, that's pretty heavy. Game is live. Wrexham on the ball. Let's have it, everybody. Let's have a fantastic day. Let's see Wrexham win away. Ball down deep now, just level with Swansea's penalty area. Hooked away up to half-time. Banging it into the left side of the field. Someone's got to bring it down, put their foot on the ball. Wrexham do, keeping it cool. Coming all the way back to Maxi Cleworth now. Maxi under pressure straight away, as is Longman. Under pressure, not the best ball. We're trying that same sliding ball through to Kiefer or through to Josh Windass. Let's see just how good this goes. Going to go hit the chat as we go. Foul down. Ball to Wrexham. Steve, Merry Christmas, buddy. Good evening, Stevie. Atmosphere sounds bouncing there tonight. Isn't it ever, eh? Isn't it ever? Hope Wrexham make up for the Cardiff no-show and really give it everything. Come on, Wrexham. Great point, Steve. Absolutely. There's Vitor Matos from Maritimo. He's only there for a little while. Yeah, Mr. Vitor Matos only there for a little while. Now, getting back to referee Mr. Langford, great positioning, like what he's doing. He seems very calm. Up goes Kiefer, wins the header. I called that before he got it. Oh, come on, guys. Hesitation will kill you. You got to anticipate. Nice head through from Kiefer. Early days, a minute gone. 0-0. Clean sheet so far. Keep smiling. R. Reynolds, is Jock Strap playing tonight? I don't think so. Welsh Steve. Nodalik Llawen, my friend. Ball now. Can we intercept? No, we can't. Swansea clear it again one more time. But hey, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Welsh Steve in the house. Come in there, brother. Come back again. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the channel. Every game, it's just like this. Every game, just like this. Wrexham mad. Well done, Kiefer. Well done, Kiefer. Nice play. Referee keeping that alive. Well done, Kiefer. High pressure right now. Wrexham passing the ball around. Hotter than a piece of steel. Just coming out. Boom. I tell you, it's like a hot potato. Wrexham pushing it all the way back. Maxi Cleworth way open now. Doesn't receive the ball. Goes long now. Down the right side. Again, nobody can get their foot on the ball. It is an absolute heading tennis match. Tackling match. It's a ferocious hot potato match. There's nowhere to turn, as you just saw. As you just saw. Georgie Dobson trying to play his Maradona or his Messi-style tricks, and he hasn't even got space. Phil, his head is oscillating like a chicken. He's looking everywhere. Now, Wrexham, halfway into Swansea's half, maybe building something here. Again, great tackle at the right time by Swansea. It's so frenetic right now. Big interception, beautiful interception. Moving forward now. On the ball. Nice play, lays off. Kiefer on the ball, passes wide. Not exactly where Longman needs it. Longman now, 2-on-1. He's getting double team. He gets the cross in. The great cross. Get on that, son. Pressure now, pressure. Wrexham need to put the pressure on. So far, so good. The signs are very good so far. Early in this match, Wrexham really bringing a lot of pressure, playing defensive football in Swansea's half. I'm kidding. What I'm saying, what am I saying? I'm saying we're in their half playing offensive football, which is your best defensive football, period. Nice tackle. Way to go, George. Dobson not letting anybody have a second on this ball. Absolutely fantastic. And Usa there had about 0.2 of a second. Back into the chat. Again, big up, Welsh Steve. Nice to see you. Martin BQN. Boo Jimmy Mack. And he plays better every time. Every time. If you want to boo Jimmy Mack, you just make him twice the player. You make him twice as angry. You make him twice as focused. And you're going to regret it twice as much. So, yes, please get on Jimmy Mack's ass and boo him, because it really does make more points on the board at the end of the season for Wrexham. Yes, it does. And that experience, don't forget that experience. He will suck you into something you don't want to get sucked into, where he's been sucked into 1,000 times. That's Jimmy Mack's territory. Being toxic. Yes. Back into the chat as the game's going on. Ball still in Swansea's half. 4 minutes in, Swansea yet to really mount a proper charge on Wrexham's goal. And let's hope, for Wrexham's sakes, that stays. Their ball's going to go out. Well done. Well done, Mr. Longman, for putting your foot in there. The pressure up front is great, but you can't just have the pressure. You've got to be using the ball as well. Phil J. Weston, Jimmy Mack. Oh, Jimmy Mack. Oh, Jimmy Mack. It's good to see you back. Yeah, that's right. Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack. It's good to see you back. I had to sing that. I had to sing that, Phil. I had to. But I'm not singing it stupid loud. Free Pug Show in the house. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Now, Dolly Clowan. Free Pug Show. Just want to say hi real quick. I am working, so catching the game on the phone, so I can't hang out, but I'll be back at halftime. Yes, get back at halftime, love. Great to hear from you. We'll keep you informed. Longman Strongman on the right wing now. Playing it off, going badly backwards, but there's a great tackle coming through. There's a one-on-one now. Shot coming in, and that was literally not even a thought from Ronaldo. Ball whistled down anybody. Mr. Langford bringing the ball back. And I wonder why. Was it for a handball per se? Seems interesting why it would be brought back, but it probably was. Probably was. But yes, Free Pug Show. Come back at halftime. We'll be there for you. Martin BQN. Sound vision perfect. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Little things are still being fixed in the background. We're still moving up stage, and things are going to change pretty soon. I got let's think, from the 19th to the 26th, the next match is Sheffield United, yeah? I got a week off to tweak a few more technical pieces of software, but we're going to. Nice header on by Kiefer. Cross comes in. Should be a corner, and it is a corner. Jimmy Mack looking. No corner. Jimmy Mack nearly gets it across, but he's offside. Puffs the cheeks to the linesman. Yes, he's giving a little bit of attitude to Mr. Harrison there, Mr. Jimmy Mack. But a nice header from Kiefer Moore. And so far, I got to say, but 6 minutes in, it's looking really good for Wrexham. Got to tell you. Got to tell you. Sound is visiting. Martin BQN, I'm the same. Buzzing for this game. I am, mate. I'm still buzzing right now. If you could see me, I'm literally vibrating. Ball over the top, into the box. Danger. Well repelled by Wrexham one more time. Swansea still have the ball. Buzzing around the box. In comes a long shot. Deflected one more time. Wrexham have the ball moving forward. Nice tackle. Nice double play. Put the ball through. He's offside. Well done, Kiefer, for not delivering the pass. Well done, Kiefer. Talk about read the play. Foul coming up to Wrexham. Beautiful play. Great play by Kiefer. Reading the play. Hesitating the pass. Josh was miles offside. So great play. Keeping possession and really putting Swansea's defence offside or off kilter. And then great free kick one, as you can see. Goes down easy. Ryan Longman. It takes more to put him down than that. But technically and tactically and reading the game, two smart plays, both from Longman and from Moore. Ball over the top now. Swansea looking to go down the right wing again, coming up short. Wrexham hoofing it back into play. Swansea heading it back into Wrexham's half. A bit of head tennis going on. It's in Swansea have got it in Wrexham's half, but lose possession one more time. That's one thing they haven't had today is possession. They've got to get on the ball. Or it's one mistake from Wrexham, and that way it goes again. A free kick coming up against Kiefer Moore. Kiefer leaning in. Yes, I'm buzzing for this game too, Martin. Ball over the top. Swansea now going down the left side. Inusa now has the ball. Cuts inside. Nice play. Man, open shot coming in. Watch out. Great tackle. Great tackle. Max Cleworth putting in a man of the match challenge right there. Great tackle. Kiefer Moore coming up with the play. Does he lunge in? Goes past. Should be a free kick, referee. No free kick. Langford says, carry on, guys. No foul. Or has he brought it down? Looks like he has. Looks like he has. Back into the chat, Martin BQN. We are up for it. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. D. Scott in the house. Scott, how you doing, fella? Merry Christmas. Now, Dolly Clowan. Frohe Weihnachten. Joyeux Noël. Feliz Navidad. And tell me what other Christmas mention you want in your own language. Write it there in the chat. And I will say Christmas in your language if I can read it. I can't read Arabic too well. So please phonetics if it's coming through with Arabic. But I'll tell you, I'll say Merry Christmas in any language. And I do say it again. It's a Christmas Day special. Every day throughout the Christmas festive season is a Christmas special, yeah? And get ready for the second day of Christmas, Boxing Day, St. Stevie's Day. Sheffield United at Ikeras. There's a pensive look there from Mr. Cloworth. Maxi Cloworth, young man, playing a fantastic season. Hasn't put a foot wrong in years. What an asset. Swansea now still trying to get out of their own half on the left side. Still nothing doing. Free kick coming up. Swansea fans jumping off their seats, roaring for the free kick. Oh, yes. We got passion in the stands today, people. We're going to take a 3-minute break at halftime, and that is to keep us online. It's a big thing. And I've been working with the online guys recently. We were offline for 4 hours the other day. A fuse burned out, a big fuse about the size of my fist on one of the towers, local to me. One of the fuses burnt out. Visual on the edge of his box now. Hoists it up to halfway. Wrexham pushing it back the other way, but Swansea come up with the ball, but can't really seem to get any connection on the ball. Ball through, nice play. Maxi Cloworth will get the tackle in, and should be a Wrexham throw. Goes out. It will be a Swansea throw. Ball through the middle now, on the edge of the box. It's all very pretty, but something needs to be on the end of it. Tic-tac-toeing to nowhere at the moment, Swansea on the left wing. They need to be a little bit direct. Put the ball in. There you go. And easily repelled one more time. Great header out. Dominic Hyam doing a brilliant job. Ball over the top. Still dangerous. And Maxi Cloworth hoists it out. Swansea now come up with the rebound. Josh Windass asking his defenders to get stuck in. Again, Swansea down his left side. This is where they feel they may have the luck, but not when you pass straight to Max Cloworth in defence. He'll eat that up all day long. Going out of touch, throw-in coming up to Wrexham. D. Scott says, managed to make it. Let's go, Red Dragons. Absolutely. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Again, Vita Matos, Swansea coach on the line, still trying to get his troops moving forward and get that game going. Right now, you could say the first 11 minutes on the road, Wrexham feeling and looking quite comfortable. But up front, have to get something done. I'm going to be bringing out a video after this match, exactly what Wrexham need to do to make the playoffs. Exactly what Wrexham need to do to make the playoffs. So get ready for that in a couple of days. But I'm going to tell you exactly what Wrexham needs to do to make the playoffs, how they're going to get there, and what needs to happen, what needs to change, what needs to get fixed, and what you need to stop doing now. That's coming. Get ready. I'm working on that right now. It's in the can, just needs to be produced. So there you go. What Wrexham needs to do to get in to the playoffs. No foul there. Ball coming in the box. Get on the end of it. Red head. Nice play. It's still live. Again, Cabango and crew in the back there getting the ball out of danger for Swansea. Ball down the field. It should be going all the way over to halfway. Goes to halfway. Wrexham coming up with the ball on the left wing, just in their own half right now, going backwards, going towards Okonkwo, keeping it in midfield, tic-tac-toeing, out of danger. It's all very tricky. There's no time on the ball. The Swansea are harassing, literally harassing every Wrexham player that gets that ball. From the guys in white tonight, pretty decent. Ball over the top now. Wrexham chasing down. Longman will get that ball. Beautiful play. Put it in there, son. Takes him on, one-on-one. He wants to go outside, but he comes inside. Ball coming in. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Santa Claus! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Santa Claus is in the house! Santa Claus is in the house! Oh, love it! Love it! Love it! Love it! 1-0 Wrexham. Santa Claus is in the house! Santa Claus is in! Santa Claus is in the house! Santa Claus is in the house! Boom, boom! Oh, my life! What a terrible, terrible goal, but a beautiful goal for the Red Dragons. My, my, my. Let's have some more of that, please. Oh, my life. Chris Cavlin's so excited. Me too, brother. Mayan Power. Feliz Navidad, my brother. Feliz Navidad. Hey, Stevie, just woke up. Seasons under Sydney. Welcome in, my mate. You just got us a goal. Everybody that comes in late seems to spring a goal for us. The cross comes in, and the bullet header past Vigiroux, who has no chance. Here, come and look at the behind the screen. Let me know how you're feeling. Merry Christmas. Bang in the back of the net. What striker wouldn't be happy about that? Burgess. What a massive goal. Gutted. Wrexham fans loving it, but Swansea fans absolutely gutted. And we did say the first goal of the game is going to be so important. Hey, Free Pug Show, you want to come and back and see that later. I tell you, love, that was just the worst and the most spectacular own goal you're likely ever to see in your whole existence. What a goal. Look at Vito Matos' face, the Swansea coach. Do you think he's sad? He looks like he's just been kicked in there. You know what? I tell you, sad, 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 sad. Oh, Swansea, are they going to come back from this, or is this going to be a big day for Wrexham on the road? I want Santa Claus to be nice to us over Christmas. I tell you, Sheffield United's coming up next, and that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. But what an expansive bit of defending there by Mr. Burgess. Bloody brilliant. Brilliant. 1-0 Wrexham. I'm such a sarcastic bugger today. Don't hate me, Swansea fans, but you know what? That has to be highlighted as probably the best and worst own goal ever. My. Like I say, what striker wouldn't be proud of that bullet header in the back of the net? Martin BQM, we are cruising. LBQM, who lobbed it in? It was Longman. Don Trainer, Merry Christmas. Nodale Clown, my friend. It is 1-0 to Wrexham. Merry Christmas. Joining again from Western New York. Get in here. New York, how you doing? How you doing? New York. Brilliant. We've got New Jersey people here too. Yes, ball down the line now. Wrexham 1-0 up. 15 minutes in. What a goal. Never expected that one. I mean, as the cross came and didn't expect it. Swansea now down the other end on the edge of the box. Nice tackle by Hyam. Goes wide. Jimmy Mack battling. No foul. Well done, referee. Great use of the body by Jimmy Mack. Comes up with the ball, but then gets dispossessed. Ball coming in. Great cross. Blocked again. And going out for a corner. Woo! What a game. And I tell you now, Oliver Langford is refereeing a terrific match. He really is bringing a terrific match. I tell you, the worst he's done so far in the Championship so far is giving out 6 cards in a match, and that was Watford Hull and Derby Southampton. He also gave out 6 cards against Blackburn and Ipswich, which was a 1-1. But normally, he's about 3 yellows a match and 1 red card in 9. So 10% chance we're going to see a red card. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. Corner waiting to come in. Chance for someone to get it back in the Wrexham net. Mr. Burgess wants to get on the end of this one, make it all better. Ball comes in, lovely corner. Nicely repelled by Wrexham. All the way up. And now there's a no. Up and under into Swansea's half. You've got a speeder, brings it down beautifully. Great tackle. But Longman into Swansea's half, halfway down, takes a throw in. Ball is live. He wants it back. Josh Winders striding over. Now not with the bleached hair. Bleach your hair, Josh. Be recognizable. Ball over the top now. I don't think he's going to bring that down and stay onside, but he seems to have been offside. There you go. Ball over. Be careful you don't get a yellow for kicking it away, guys. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to sing when Wrexham win away. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to sing when Wrexham win away. Whoa. There's your Christmas spirit for you. Woo. I tell you, Boxing Day as well, guys. I have to say, Boxing Day, got to break it to you. It's a bad thing coming. But on Boxing Day, I will be here again, as usual. But I'm going to be having a drink. I am. I'm going to be having some Boxing Day cheer. So I'm going to get myself some Vejeo de Caldas. And I'm going to have a little drink, not get drunk. Have a little drink with you for the Christmas cheer. It's a Boxing Day. Yes, Boxing Day. And if you didn't know what Boxing Day is all about, literally, it's about the rich folk giving presents to the servants and giving the scraps from the table to the servants. That's history. So there you go. Boxing Day. I'm coming at you. Swansea on their own back line, still trying to get it out of dodge. And again, Wrexham playing a terrific road match, covering all the bases. Doesn't keep it in. Come on, son. You must be blind. If you think that's in, you need these. You need these. You think that's in. So, Mr. Burgess, is he going to compound today with a red card? Wouldn't that be the worst day of your life? You score an own goal, probably the best own goal ever in history, and then you get a red card. I'm not wishing it, but you could see that kind of thing happening, though. You really could. Into the chat, guys. Into the chat. Martin says, we are cruising. Martin BQing. We are not cruising now, but if it was a second ago, I'd agree with you. I'm such a superstitious kind of guy, yeah? I can't tempt fate. I can't do it. I can't. Oh, there's got to be a free kick coming up there. Way late. Crucifying Thomason. Yes, buddy. Yes, buddy. Get in the book. Get in the book. Yes, my friend. Hey, I got to say, what do you all think about the World Cup prices on the tickets? What do you think? It's just one of those things I'm just going to throw out there. And there's a video in our library. If you go to the library at ultimatesoccer.com, there's new news on prices for tickets and cheap tickets as well. Cheap tickets. Go down in the library. Not right now. Or open up another browser. Ball now. Wrexham. In their own half. Sorry, just in Swansea's halfway. George pushes it to the right side. Longman now. Crosses in with his left foot to the far left side. It's going high, wide, and handsome. Doesn't hit the target. Wrexham still with the ball, still in possession, and all the way back to the centre spot. Nice play there. Dominic Hyam all the way to Longman on the wing. Oh, I tell you what, Longman's tried that flick inside and it hasn't come off all game. I'd suggest he quit doing that. Keep playing the simple balls. Nice ball, out of play. Again, 20 minutes in, Wrexham 1-0 up. Vopotnik and crew don't seem to be able to get anything going, but it only takes a second to change a 1-0 to a 1-1. Let's face it, you're more likely to score a goal as a home team than the road team. But hey, that's why Burgess scored for us. Keep laughing. Keep laughing. Swansea now on the edge of the box. Does he put the cross in? Delays, looks for the tic-tac-toe pass, delays again, trying to find space, working himself out of space. That's a dive and that's a throw into Wrexham. And if it's not a foul, it's a cheap move. And if it's not a foul, you book him. Yeah, Galbraith, you need one of these. You just dived. If it's not a foul, Mr. Longford, you have to book him. It's simulation. That really gets up my ass with these referees sometimes. I know Longford's doing a great job. Mr. Longford's doing a great job. But consistency, it's either a foul or a card. Mr. Owen on the bench there. Yes, Swansea now. Literally no shape to the team whatsoever. They're all on one side of the field. I'm asking myself where the tactics is right now. This is like a training match. Swansea look like they're doing a five-a-side routine here. There's no symmetry. And I can't really recognize the tactical play either. It's as if they've been put together for the first time. And I know that they've made a few changes, just a couple. But most of these guys on Swansea's team are the regulars in the last five. This shows to me that Vita Matos is probably not the guy. Purely the body language, the look in his eye. He doesn't seem to be guiding his team. He's given them the game plan and he's letting them get on with it. Most coaches will. But once in a while, when your team is flatlining like they are right now, you need to step up as the coach on the sideline and get with it. Nice through ball. Be careful about this one. There's another dive. There's another dive. There's another dive. Get the card out, referee. Get the card out, referee. That's 2 clinical dives in a minute. Get the card out. Where's the contact? That's him on Doyley. Watch out carefully. That's him moving on Doyley. It's not Doyley on him. Get the card out, referee. That's 2 cheap manoeuvres in 2 seconds. Well done, Callum Doyle. Well done, Callum Doyle. And well done, Mr. Longford, for keeping this game together. Never, ever was that ever close to being a penalty. Wow. Dive for a living. Once you start diving, the referee gets wise to you. You'll dive all game. Listen, a couple of games back, Kiefer was diving, flip-flopping. The referee was giving nothing, and nothing came. Hope you missed that one. Woof. Back to Vigeroux. You missed that header, Mr. Burgess. Josh Windass is sliding in behind you. Swansea again on their own back line, and I'm saying it again, looking short for ideas. The one through ball down the line, if that's all you've got, good luck. Vigiru now, looking for targets, plays a simple ball down the line. It's going back the other way. Josh Windhouse takes it cleverly, shuttles around the defender and wins the throw-in. Take your time, Josh. What's the rush? You're a goal up. Take your time, Josh. You got all day, brother. Longman, 47 on the ball. With the throw-in, deep into Swansea's territory. Nearly level with the penalty area. Longman asking and shuttering people forward. Throw comes in, he gets it back. Comes inside, passes off. Goes all the way back to Maxi Clough, just inside Swansea's half on the right wing. Max slides it all the way back to Dominic Hyam. Dominic now passes it to Coyley. Coyley, bad play by Doyley. Doesn't really get on it, but not really bouncing favourably on him. Swansea now taking the shot, deflected one more time. Tic-tac-toeing around the box. Swansea looking busy, trying to get something going. Does the cross come in? On the right wing now. Swansea all in white. Massing around the box. Chip it over the top. Runs through. Gets the ball. Crosses over. Nice effort. Nice effort by Ronald. Nice effort. One-time volley over the top. Shot goes about 10 feet over. Nice idea. Threatening move. Takes the volley one time beautifully. George gets there late and goes over about a good 3 or 4 feet. Nice effort from Ronald. Showing intent for Swansea. 25 minutes to gone. 20 minutes to go. Having another look at the penalty, another slow motion. No way is that a penalty. Not in a billion years. And yes. That's a red moment with a yellow card. Red moment, getting a yellow card. Ronaldo should have been booked for that. If you don't book a Brazilian for diving, they're going to dive all game. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get that. Going to go into the chat because you're bringing some real good points here. Real good points. Phil J. Weston, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to sing when Wrexham win away. Oh, I had to do it again. I had to. That's a football song coming at you. Martin BQN says, Longman's better on the right, lobbing them in. I believe so. Yes. Jimmy Mack doesn't agree with that call at all. He goes, no. Didn't touch him, man. Didn't touch him. And the crowd love it when McLean's in the action. They want blood. It's Jimmy Mack. Take a closer look. Reacts about 20 years later, another diver, and he's holding his head when he got kicked in the side. Diver. I know we're on the coast at Swansea, but I mean, the fishing trawler hasn't dropped a ton load of fish on the field, have they? Swansea on the ball now. Right side, just inside halfway. Stay on your feet, I would say. Ruins a great game. It really ruins a great game when people start flopping. And right now, Swansea, Wrexham are bringing us a great game. So stay on your feet, gentlemen. Stay on your feet. Ball over the top, going all the way. Arthur comes and get it. Rolls it out. Nice play. Maxi Clough now running down the left wing. Passes inside. Ball goes down the middle. And that's not the right play to do. Keep it wide. Don't come through the middle. It gets clustered. Nice tackle. But it's all very hot potato land. No flow again. And literally, nice take. Mr. Vigiru nearly has it go past him. But the game really, although a battle of attrition, hasn't found the major flow. Yes, Wrexham are comfortable in the match. Goes out for the throw. Should be a throw-in for Swansea. Jimmy Mack getting busy. Again, 27 minutes gone. 1-0 Wrexham. Own goal Burgess. And I'll say it again, probably the most spectacular own goal you will see in your whole entire life. It was a thing of beauty. Ball inside, crossed in. Wrexham takes the defender out of it. Blocks the shot. Moment of danger averted again for Wrexham. But again, this game, you have to be on your toes here. It's just so left, right, up, down. No symmetry to it. It's in your face. It's not in your face. It's there. It's not there. It's really hard to get a grasp on is what I'm saying. And the players are having a problem with that too. As long as that back line of Wrexham stands tall, that's all that really matters here. You can allow Swansea all the ball play at halfway you like. Ball through the middle now. Danger moment here. Swansea takes a shot. In it goes. What a great save. Arthur Okonkwo denying Whittle. It was going in. Take another look. Another moment of action from Swansea. More like it, I guess. A toe poker. It nearly goes in. And Arthur Okonkwo does what he does best. Hands it over. Nice play by AO. On the money one more time. Phil J. Weston, the bias on Radio Wales is unbelievable. All Swansea. Come on, you Reds. Let's do this. You know, I love those guys on TV because they talk nothing but horse crap, and radio too. If you want to be biased, fine. I've said glowing things about Swansea, and I've said bad things about Swansea. I've said good things about Wrexham. I've also said bad things about Wrexham. Kiefer Moore, I berated Kiefer Moore about what he was not doing a few matches ago. I keep it real. I won't disrespect Swansea completely or any other club. But if you're just going to be a loudmouth on radio and keep it one-sided, you're not commentating. You're bullying the other side. Commentate. It's about both teams. Great point, Phil. Great point, Phil. Martin BQN is backing you up with that as well. Been like that for decades. It's crazy, Phil. It's crazy, Phil, says Martin BQN. Phil J. Weston, yep, we are always second-class poor Welsh cousins. And not any longer. Not any longer. We're not the poor cousins any longer. They may well be the poor cousins coming. Ball coming in. Cardiff, they were huge against us 5 years ago. Swansea, huge against us 5 years ago. 5 years later, I don't think so. And who's getting new seats? And who's getting new players? And who's getting new everything all the time? Yeah. The Red Dragons. Ball through now. Danger averted. Nice tackle. Ball out of play. Wrexham very safe at the back. Swansea have had a few chances. Galbraith and crew trying to break through. Just like the Doors. Throw in now. Coming in. We had 31 minutes. Wrexham standing tall in defence. Again, 1-0. Free kick coming up. No, says the referee. I love Oliver Langford. This is an old-time referee. He won't let you flip-flop for a penalty, Mr. Ronald. And who doesn't think Callum Doyle is coming of age? Didn't have a shaky start, a wobbly start after 5. But since he's coming back in, he's doing okay. Was a moment of scare there for Dominic Hine, whether that could have been a penalty with the arm and the ball coming together. With VAR, we could have been in trouble. No VAR. Keep smiling. Keep smiling. Nice tackle. Tell you. Dominic Hine flops to the ground. Gets the ball in. Swansea moving down the right side now. 31 minutes gone. Time seems to be standing still. We're having so much fun. What a long first half. 31 minutes gone. Swansea now in front of Wrexham's penalty area. Tic-tac-toeing going through. Marshall beautifully well. Beautifully well. Maxi Cleworth playing like a 20-year veteran. Marshalled him out of the play. Stripped him of the ball. Puts it out of danger. Absolute class. Class. Defensively, Wrexham's players are coming of age right across the team. We just need to start fixing a few things up front. There's a huge clue. Show coming in very soon. What Wrexham need to do to make the playoffs. You want to get into that. I've been doing a little bit of work, what I think needs to happen that can change our fortunes and get us up higher. Right now, 1-0 on the road. Another great road performance in the making. It's only halfway there so far. A third of the game if you really want it. So far, doing very well. Swansea coming down the right side, as they have been doing for a little while. But again, nice defending coming on. Wrexham clearing it, blocking the passing lanes, getting a foot in where need to. Legs are pumping. No one's walking. Swansea fighting for their lives, and they just keep in possession on the edge of the box. Going to the left side now. Ronaldo on the ball. Goes left, goes right. Goes right. Looking for something, getting nothing, falling down, flip-flopping again, referee. Get your yellow card out. Ball down the right side, not going to make it. Again, Ronald flip-flopping like a herring. Mr. Longford, give him a card. Give him a card. He deserves 2 already. Watch. I think I'll just go down. He's a Brazilian. He feels a little tug, but it's not enough to take you down. If that were enough to take you down, what kind of strength have you got in your legs? He's playing for the foul. He's playing for the penalty. He's trying to deceive the referee with the smallest of touches. Again, I've got to say, Oliver Langford, referee, doing a great job. Great job. Grizzly, big up to you. Merry Christmas, brother. Big up to you. Grizzly's bringing a big point. If you can't read it, I'll bring it to you guys. Keep watching the match. Keep watching the match. But Grizzly says, no excuse for having Thomason in ahead of Rathbone. Kind of interesting, isn't it? I'm very disappointed that Rathy wasn't starting. But hey, you know what? If you bring him in for the last 5 and he scores, I'm good with that. Ball coming in, going at Franco. Even General Franco, back in the day, probably would have done better than that. Chipping over the stand. Not even close. Not even close. What is that? Yeah, on the left wing. Pass the ball. Again, Vita Matos looking rather sad on the line. I love the guy. Good luck on the rest of the season. But if you are not looking happy today, I'm looking happy. I know we are. Swansea fans, you know what I'm saying. Come on, Wrexham. Let's have another. Kiefer goes up, wins a header. It's in Swansea's half. Jimmy Mack comes through, pushes the ball all the way through, retreats, goes back and gets in position. Everybody, to a man, on the defensive side of the game for Wrexham is coming in for their little battles in an attempt to win this war. But they're winning their little battles. The one-on-ones, the second balls, we're doing far better in this match than we've done for quite a few. That needs to be an ever-present. That doesn't need to come today and go tomorrow. That needs to be there every day. Every kick of the ball, it needs to be there. Great interception, Maxi Cleworth. Ronaldo lazily trying to stroke the ball past Cleworth. Cleworth having none of that. Maxi Cleworth intercepts again. Again, Max Cleworth, I got to say it, broken record for a young man. He's playing as a Premier League defender in the Championship. He has that ability, and it's getting better. And his confidence and his experience is getting better all the time. 23 years old. What a career he's got with Wrexham. We got to lock him up forever. As we grow as a club and we keep adding bigger players to this team and to this squad, we got to grow. Swansea now going down the right wing. Can he get the cross in? Beats one, beats two. He's held up now by the two he's just beaten. He wants to go back and beat him again. Why doesn't he just put the cross in, hey? Great play by the modern-day footballer of today. Beat two men and waste the play. Cross the ball, son. Cross the ball. It's like that guy that beats people twice and wants to go beat them again. And there you go. He wins nothing. Wins nothing. What a waste. Even his teammates are having a shit fit on him. Corner coming up. Burgess trying to get his troops rappelled and get them together. It's not his best day so far. Corner coming in now. Nice corner. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Where is it going? I tell you. That should have been a 1-1. And there was your chance, as I told you 20 minutes ago, Mr. Burgess. You could have made it 1-1 and made it all good for yourself and for Swansea. But you just don't get that ball in the net. I did say it was dangerous. It looked dangerous. Doesn't it look dangerous? Off balance, leaning way back. He's going down as he's hitting the ball. Perfect recipe to sky the shot. Glad he did. Glad he did. Glad he did. Yes, Grizzly, I tell you what, Matty James not even in the starting lineup again. Kind of interesting. Tells you possibly maybe a knock on the training field, maybe a slight pull. And Matty's not the youngest of spring chickens either. So, yes, we'll wait to see something. But I know nothing on that one. George Dobson wins the ball. Nice play. Gets it back. George has become more comfortable on the ball as the season's gone on. Again, Swansea in their own half, trying to get the ball out of play. Wrexham come up with it, steal the play. Windhouse now into the middle. Kiefer Moore pushes it left side. Slightly short. Wrexham now. Cross comes in. Yes, the cross does come in. Nobody on the end of it. Unfortunately, and it goes all the way through. Again, no free kick. Maxi Kluth wins the pass. Nice play. Should get it back. Longman on the ball. Passes off. George Dobson. Gets the ball back from Longman. I thought Longman would have crossed in there. Ball over the top. Not going to make it. Not going to make it. Making life difficult for ourselves, George. Ball on the ball. Put the ball on the ground. Even Phil was saying, put it down the line. Yeah, you can be angry, George, but just pass the ball, son. Pass the ball. The anger after the ball for the coach means nothing at all. Pass the ball, George. That's all you got to do. Swansea now coming out their own half. Great first half so far. 1-0 on the road. 39 minutes gone, guys. We haven't shown too much in attack. We've been threatening, but we haven't had moments of quality. We haven't put the ball on someone's head. We haven't put the ball into someone's path to run onto. And right now, the way this match is playing itself out, we're in danger of being scored on for a 1-1 right now. That second goal today, the insurance marker, has got to come. Sitting on a 1-0 right now is a real dangerous game we're playing. We've got to get the insurance marker, got to be brave, got to start getting in there and making it count. Getting up there, Kiefer doesn't win it. But we have got to get the insurance marker. I'm telling you now. I'm having a baby thinking we're going to get scored on with the way the game is developing. Man down in the middle. Referee lets play on. Ball out of play. Referee calling it down. Windass down. Mr. Longford going to have a word. Point coming from Grizzly one more time. They are getting way too open. Yeah. And Max is lucky he wasn't exposed in that. Exactly. Exactly. You can see the signs, can't you, hey? You can see the signs. Chris Cavlin, probably a fitness level issue for Rathbone. I would say that's a possibility, yeah. And again, with the training, I know that they have a high level of intensity during the training so that when they come into the game or into the match play, they're at that level. And sometimes you will scrape a shin, you'll pull a kneecap out, and things get a little bit tough or a little bit physical. So sometimes things do go wrong. It's just like playing the game. Swansea now coming over halfway into Wrexham territory. Ball down the right side. It's got to come a lot quicker. Nice little play and another dive. Referee, you got to get your card out. There's never a foul. Come on. Really? Really? Have you got to get your card out for that? Take another look. Take another look. Elbows up. But, I mean, a card? Come on. You've had people flip-flopping all day, Mr. Longford. Body language. Watch the body language. He's looking for the foul. He's never going to get that ball. He's been muscled off the ball. Arm was a little high. But again, looking to go down. Knew he wasn't going to get that return of the ball. Grizzly says the best cross was for the own goal. I tell you, it was. And why we just don't cross them balls in earlier? Why go down the line? Swansea now, edge of the box, cross comes in. Danger. In the mixer. On the edge of the box, Swansea still have the ball. It's still in the danger zone. On the edge of the box. Chipping the ball down to the left side. On the edge of the box, cross comes in. Headed out one more time. Should be a free kick. No free kick. Referee says play on. Kiefer Moore back defending in his own half. Nice use of the body. And that's a Wrexham throw-in. Well done, Maxi. Well done, Kiefer. 42 minutes, 43 minutes nearly in the match. Half-time coming up. Grizzly says then put O'Brien in. Phil Weston. Goglip Kimro. Yes, North Wales. A Gog is a slang name for the North Wales. Yes, I'm proud to be Gog. Yes, absolutely, Phil. Well done, son. Well done. Then Grizzly says, then put O'Brien in. We have to get aggressive. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. 2 minutes to half-time in this all-Welsh derby. Don't forget, Swansea looking to get that equalising goal, have more on the ball now. In the last 10 to 15 minutes, have been more on the ball, making chances. Eventually, one moment of luck is all they need. One little mistake from a defender, and it'll be a 1-1 game. I would hate to see it happen off the back of the most wonderful own goal ever scored in history. I'm going to say that till I die. I've never seen such a wonderful own goal. Not because it's against Swansea. No, not at all. And not because it was scored by Swansea, but simply because of the magnitude of Burgess's header. And Vigiru in net was beaten like a goalkeeper who was trying to save that goal, and it didn't happen. Swansea down the right side, just over halfway. 1 minute to half-time. Added time coming on. Doyley gets in the way of it, blocks it again, throws it all the way into Swansea's half. Swansea now got to back it up again, coming up to halfway with the ball. Go down the right side, just over halfway now. Trying to work it down the right side. Looks like they're going to switch to the left side. Fakes it, goes down the right side. Does he get the cross in? No, he doesn't. Tic-tac-toes, puts the ball in front of the box. Shot coming in. Shot does come in, and a nice gather from Arthur. Not without. Lovely, sweetly struck shot. But no coconut at the end of it. Lovely driven shot. Arthur gets another great handling test. Still 1-0. When we come to the stats at half-time, you may well be surprised. You may well be surprised. Martin BQN says, let's get them in. Half-time, I think we all agree. There's going to be a couple of people that need changing out, don't they? We'll go through that very shortly. We'll also go through the stats as well and into the chat as well as we get there. But great fun today. We're 1-0 up on the road. Swansea coming forward on the edge of the box. Goes down the right side on the edge of the box. Cross coming in. Doesn't come in. Blocked one more time. Brilliant play by Jimmy Mack. Well played by Jimmy Mack. Stops the corner. Well played, Jimmy Mack. The elder statesman playing like a spring chicken today. Ball coming back down the right wing. Jimmy Mack on him again. Does he put the cross in? Does he put the cross in? Tries to go around Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack doesn't let him go round. I tell you what, not without very dangerous cross going all the way through for a throw-in. And another flip-flopping moment from someone in white. Looking to get a penalty. And there you go. Diving, flip-flopping, embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. The way you flip-flop on that floor, embarrassing. And I've said that about 5 times. I don't think I've said that about a team this season at all in 22 matches in the Championship that has flip-flopped and dropped and dived so much. I'm saying that. Half-time. Whistle's gone. 1-0 up. Nobody scored but Mr. Burgess for Swansea. I tell you what, brilliant own goal. I will never see a better one in my life. Going into the chat, 1-0 at half-time with Swansea. I tell you, great match so far. Can we put a performance in the second half? We need to, and we need that insurance marker. Mark my words. We need the insurance marker. We've got to get the insurance marker. Have to. But I'm going to say, beautiful scenes at Swansea.com Stadium. Absolutely beautiful. That is a Premier League stadium. Fit for Premier League football. We're having a Premier Championship match today. I tell you, so far so good. I'm not impressed with what we've done so far. I think we're literally hanging on by a fingernail with this 1-0. It'll only take a second for Swansea to put it in the back of the net. They haven't really shown too much, but there is that danger that they could. One little mistake. They've had their fair share of pressure and possession and creativity in the first half. We've got to ride this carefully. Changes have got to come in. And I tell you right now, if Phil doesn't make changes, we may well end up not coming away with 3 points. I'm going to go into some of the changes right now. On the bench, just so as you know, on the bench, Callum Burton, Connor Cody, really, Dan Scarr, Ryan Barnett, Matty James, Ollie Rathbone, Louis O'Brien, Nathan Broadhead, and Smith. Looking at the lineup right now, what I got on screen, what would I change? Nothing in defense, obviously. Dobson's staying there as well. Ben Sheaf and Longman and Thomason. That's where we need to adapt ourselves. Jimmy Mack stays where he is. He's doing fine. Longman's doing okay, but I want Barnett in for fresh legs. 45 minutes, fresh legs, or you got to bring Barney for Longman at 60. No 77-minute, no 80-minute, 60, preferably 55 minutes. Give Ryan Longman 10 minutes, warm Barney up for 10 minutes, quick switch. One switch at 55. Longman for Barnett. Okay, that's my first one. As the game starts to wear on, I'm looking at one of the top two maybe to come out as well. Can't do it late. You got to do it early. You got to give these times to fix each other and work for each other. Who in your mind is not doing anything up front right now? Honest, come on. You've seen him do a flatline game, and you've seen him doing fantastically as well. I'm talking Josh Windass right now. First half, memory. What is in your memory of the first half, what he did that has really got us to threaten that goal? Not too much. Kiefer Moore has been more active. So maybe as we get to the 60-minute, Josh comes out, and you're going to love this one. Ollie Rathbone comes in. Leave him up top. If it's a fitness problem for Ollie Rathbone, leave him up top. We know he has the quality and the shot and the excellence and the finish. Leave him up top. If it's a fitness thing and it's running around, leave him up top. He'll have less running to do. Okay? That's one of the things we could do. They will not expect that. And as a coach, once in a while, you have to adapt and you have to change things up so that the opposition look at the change and think, what do we do with this? They're going to look to their coach and ask what to do. The other guy I'm looking to change as well is either one or two, Ben Sheaf or Thomason. And with that said, looking who's on the bench, Ben Sheaf or Thomason, I got to say, Louis O'Brien does look good to come in, and or Nathan Broadhead. And if you bring Broadhead in, get this, to shake things up and to give him chance to get in the game, feel the ball, I would put Nathan in behind the front two in midfield as an attacking midfielder. If he wants to come into midfield and gather that ball to make his game and start going on runs, moving forward, where he can then spray it left or spray it right, let him have that 45 minutes. See what you got. You know he's a forward, but attacking midfielders are forwards. I would try that out for this match, just this match. You've got nothing to lose, everything to gain. That's what I would do. The simple changes would be you bring out Thomason and you put Rathbone in midfield. And then you bring out Windass and you put Broadhead up top. But that has not worked in the past. That's why I give you that today, to change it up and go that way. But it hasn't worked in the past. What makes us think it's going to work in the next 45 minutes? And adding this. We need to have the ball in possession. And we need to stop running around. And the more we play defensive football, the more the likelihood is we're going to get scored on. It'll take one. You could see Swansea doing the Southampton on us. Game one. Game one of the season. Southampton away. We're 1-0 up all the way. And in the last 3 minutes, we take 2 goals. This is what I'm looking at. I don't want to see it. We've got to make the changes. We've got to make those changes. Looking in now, I'm going to go into some of what I can see on the stats with this one. Let's hope we can bring them up. There's the timelines into the stats right now. I'm going to say, I said you'd be surprised with the stats, and I'm thinking you will be. Just making sure I'm looking at everything going on. But again, that goal from Burgess, I have to tell you guys, that probably is the greatest own goal I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I'll ever see a better one. I don't think I ever will. Into the stats. One more second. There we go. Thank you very much. 3 shots for Swansea. 1 on target. 1 for Wrexham on target. And that was not the goal. Percentage, 57% for Swansea, 43% for Wrexham. Fouls, 4 fouls to 6 in favour of Wrexham. Yellow cards, 2-1 for Wrexham. Red cards, none so far. But Mr. Langford does dish out red cards. He could get one today, and it would be right on the numbers. 10% ratio on red cards. Offsides, 2 for Wrexham, and corners, 3 in favour of Swansea. There you go. There you go. I tell you, back into the chat right now, see what you guys are saying. And the game is coming on. Let me just line this up pretty quick, get everything lined up. And remember, I've got to shoot off for 2 seconds here pretty quickly. Get everything lined up. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I hope you are too. Right now, Wrexham's 1-0 up in a Christmas match special. Going into the chat. Grizzly needs to get red carded on that one. Worse than Watford. And that's what I was saying. Absolutely. Agreed. They can't park the bus. They cannot park the bus. Simon Evans, Hello, Simon Evans. Nadoli Clowan. Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. Like, subscribe, get in the channel. If you're sitting on the channel right now, anybody, and you never subscribe, just imagine how much work goes into this for us. Subscribe, join the family, like the video. Remember, it's like paying for your ticket. Liking the video, pay for your ticket. All the guys and girls in the stadium today, they paid for their tickets to watch this match. And I say the same sentiments. Pay for your ticket, like the video. YouTube will start to help us more. Listen, if we want help from YouTube, we got to like videos, we got to subscribe, we got to join the family all together collectively, and YouTube will help us out. I'm not kidding you. They like numbers. I don't particularly need to be famous for nothing at all. I'm just a guy on the mic. We're all one family. But again, like the video, guys. YouTube will help us out. Simon Evans says, Wrexham fan in Birmingham. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Even my next door neighbor, who is a Blues fan, banged on the wall when the goal went in. Lovely. Hey, you know what you do? Simon, get this. Bang on the wall right now and say there's a guy in Canada banging on his wall. If he comes round and you're banging on his wall, say, no, that was a guy from Canada. He said bang on your wall because he's banging on your wall. Blues fan. Yes. Hey, you must have some really interesting talks with a Blues fan, hey? Probably as good as a Charlton fan right now. We all came up last year, but yeah, Blues fan. That's beautiful. Reading that again, man. Simon Evans, lovely, man, lovely. Wrexham fan in Birmingham. Even my next door neighbor, who is a Blues fan, banged on the wall when the goal went in. Yes, get in there. Grizzly, Barnet and Rathbone. Yes, I'll go with that. Welsh Steve, number 10. Absolutely, bruv. Absolutely. Grizzly 17-19. We need Rathbone with Windass. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. The small man routine, yeah? Small men up front. Ball on the ground. Tic-tac-toes around the giant defenders. We're not winning the heading duels, though. That's the only problem with that. But yeah, small man routine on the ground. I like that. I like that, yeah. Grizzly says we need Rathbone with Windass. Grizzly says, Grim. Grizzly also says, did we even get one shot on goal? We did. One shot. And it was on target. And we also got a goal. Steve says, holding out at the moment, but we need some sort of threat up front. O'Brien in for Thomason. And with him being on a yellow and to offer more going forward, Broadhead also should be well up for this. Tell you what, man. I agree with you there, son. I agree with you there. Grizzly 17, own goal. Yeah, it was an own goal. Total own goal. It was the best own goal you're ever going to see in your life, Grizz. I'm telling you now, the best own goal you're ever going to see in your life. And obviously, I'm going to say it again. There is a video coming for your pleasure over Christmas, and you can watch it all Christmas. You can even watch it at Christmas if you like. And it's going to be what Wrexham need to do to make the playoffs. I've got it all planned out. It's in the can. It's a lot of fun to put together. It's going to be about 15 minutes long top. I'll give you my head, the crazy soccer head, of what I feel we need to do, how we need to go about it, what needs to happen, what needs to stop right now, what needs to happen immediately. And that's a video coming up for your pleasure in the chat, in the family, as we move through getting ready for Sheffield United. You might watch it again and again. And again, I'm going to say it, guys. We need you to like the video so that YouTube like us immensely. That's what I'm saying. Guys, give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to go check the boards. It's literally 1:58. I'm going to be back in 60, 60, 65, 70, 75 seconds. I've got to go hit them boards right now. I'm coming straight back. But we're 1-0 up, getting ready for it. Yes. There we go. Everything's good. Everything is good. Everything's good. We are not getting knocked offline today. No, we're not. Whew. You see how far I have to run to get to that board and get back here. You'd be amazed. And I've got a laugh. I can't remember who it was. And you can have a laugh at this one. I can't remember who it was, guys, last time. But someone, I went out checking the boards. And when I came back, someone said, he's going number 2. Guaranteed I'm not doing that. Not at all. But it's so funny. It's so funny. And hey, keep bringing the great comments. Just going to adjust my seat here. There we go. Right on. So what do you think of that first half? 1-0 up. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. The goal when it went in, mate, what a Christmas present, eh? Swansea fans must be hating me, but what a Christmas present. And I mean, hey, that's football, eh? That is typically a match where Burgess is trying to do his absolute best. And you know what he's trying to do. He's trying to intercept that cross and get it over the bar. But, man, he just puts so much on it. He needs to play up the other end. And nearly, Burgess as well, off the corner, later in the second half, nearly redeems himself and makes it 1 apiece. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I can see the Red Dragons are on the field already, and Swansea are literally freezing Wrexham right now. Swansea still in the cabin, still in the locker room, waiting to come out. And this is an old tactic that you've seen many a time in international football, yeah, not just league football, but international football. You once in a while, you'll see a team left outside in the rain or in the cold for the other team to come through. And yes, I tell you, this is the time of year you want to be alive. Christmas football is it for me. It really is it for me. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can be in Colombia. You could be in Nepal. You could be in, say, Bulgaria. You could be in Chile. You could be in Peru. I just noticed that I named those countries for a reason. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be in Wales right now. It doesn't matter. Christmas football around the world, for Christian countries especially, obviously, is something of a wonderment. You get a lot of games close together. Give me my own ideals about it. In quick time, being in the UK, working in the UK, it's busy. You don't get too much time off. And then you get a lot of football and you're not at work. You get on the trains, you get on the buses, you go to the games, and you have great times. Game is getting on live. Swansea now, looking to get the game going, welcoming everybody, stay there, have some fun. As you can see, I'm bobbing. I am so buzzing for this game. Still am. 1-0 at half-time. Wrexham now kicking off in the second half. Swansea kick it off, but Wrexham now on the ball, looking to get on the ball. I'd like to see some possession play this half for Wrexham. Let's not just pass it around like a hot potato and make life frantic. Absolutely frantic. I'm going to have a bit of pop. Pop goes the weasel. So there's Vitor Matos on the sideline again. He's looking a little bit concerned, and he should be. But is he going to get his team back fired up into this match? Just taking a swig of pop here, guys. Arthur Okonkwo, not a great clearance, but he gets lucky. Wrexham cough up the ball on the edge of the box. Shots definitely coming in here. And I tell you what, that was made by Arthur Okonkwo. Mistake by Arthur, nearly letting Ronaldo in for the shot. And he's scampering it back. And look at Arthur getting back in goal. Took him all day to get back in goal. This is the better angle. He's still getting back into position. Look at that. He's beaten all ends up. If that's on target, he's beaten all ends up. That's a shot. That is the weak spot on Arthur Okonkwo on this season, in my opinion. Nice header forward by Kiefer. He's off the line a little too far on a couple of occasions where that curling shot over the left shoulder of the goalkeeper to the right corner, he looks suspected on that one. Definitely a little handball, but nothing given. Referee letting a lot play and a lot go. And and literally credit the referee for doing so. We don't need a referee to slow it down every 5 seconds. Ball going out, just having a quick blow of the nose. You saw perfectly what I'm talking about with Brazilian Roland. It's the dying swan routine. It's the twist of the spine to make it look like I got hit. And if you know how to dive, he doesn't do it very well for a Brazilian. Keep laughing. We pretty much got more of the same, guys. That's what I see in this second half so far. You see it as well. We got more of the same of what we had in the first half. Therefore, what we were discussing at halftime are like, we need changes. Yes, we definitely need changes. And I would like to see people warming up on the sideline. Wrexham substitutes warming up right now. I think it is necessary to change the flow of this match. Unless we get that second insurance goal, we need to make our day change. And I always tell you, dictate and dominate your day. We need to start dominating the day. We have not dominated it. Second goal can kill that. Ball through, run through, son. Keeper's going to get there. Ball over the top. Well cleared by the defenders. Should be going out for a corner. Thomason should have been a little bit more into the play earlier. But hey, gets on the end of it. Nice play. That could have been the moment for the insurance marker. Nice as it comes down. And he doesn't get much on it. Gives up the corner. Again, second goal is what Wrexham need. Come on, Wrexham. Gramamosa. Gramamosa. Big up to you. Merry Christmas, my friend. Merry Christmas. Dobson now with the corner. Someone needs to get on the end of this one. A red head needs to be there. Into the far post. No, it doesn't. He gets to the near post, headed back out. Timon with a real strong head on that one. 2 balls on the field. Jimmy Mack will have to get the ball off. No, he doesn't. It's kicked off for him. Jimmy Mack getting the abuse. But he's experienced. And the one thing with Jimmy Mack, a season ago, Jimmy would have flared up and reacted more violently and physically. Nowadays, he's more collected. And I think that really does add something to his game. Not that he's getting old and not that he's really slowing down and he's lost his bottle. No. He's still got it and he'll still give it. Oh, yeah. He's not going to back down. He's Irish. He's not going to back down. You don't take a back step. You only take a step forward. Never back down. Ball over the top now. Swansea down the left wing. Nice interchange play. Well defended. One more time. Big man Maxi Cluas says, you're not coming past. End that silly idea. Kiefer now playing up front, battling away, doesn't win it. Nice battling. But when you're 3-on-1, you're going to lose most of those fights. Wrexham now still showing the signs they're allowing Swansea a little bit more freedom in the match. And that is absolute disaster play there. Inusa takes the ball, runs it out of play. Nice idea, but no quality. Keeping the ball in play, going down the line. Kiefer now fighting again. He's not going to win anything. He wins a free kick. Cabango loses his mind. You can't believe it. I've got to say, of all the free kicks that Kiefer has not won, I didn't think he was going to win that one. Let's put it this way, but he did. It's a physical game out there, guys. I mean, it is a physical game. Ball up front now on the edge of the box. Wrexham looking to get on the end of it. Can't get on the end of it. But again, Maxi Cluas coming forward, wins the challenge. Wrexham trying to stay in possession, keep in possession. It's a hot potato one more time. Cluas on the ball, comes inside, passes off. Not a good first touch there. Dangerous. Sells himself into a sloppy challenge. Anusa has the ball. Thomason should be doing better. Thomason needs changing out. Legs are slowing down. So there's the difference. Sheaf and Thomason. Thomason, for me, he couldn't put the ball away on the breakaway. Loses the ball there moments ago. Little signs that the legs are going. He's getting exhausted. He's not sprinting. He's running. See? He's not closing down. He's coming to. Great ball in between. Arthur Okonkwo does brilliantly to come up with that. And it was a fair challenge. It was a fair challenge. No problem either way. Forward's got to go for it. But I don't know why he's down. He must have pulled something. He must have pulled something. But don't be blaming Arthur. And that was great goalkeeping. Look at Arthur coming in. And the forward coming in as well. Both have got rights to go for this. Perfect challenge. Nothing wrong with either. Arthur even gets a chance to head the ball as well. You watch it. It comes off the back of his head. Watch, Kevin. There you go. No problems at all. Well done. I tell you what, the referees had a great game today. Referees had a great game. I tell you, we've had some questionable referees. But Oliver Langford so far, I've got to say, he's doing pretty bloody good. Yes. Yeah, Grizzly Thomason, absolutely. Great job by Ayo. Absolutely, Grizz. Absolutely. Comes up strong. Comes up strong. Swansea literally growing in the game. Let's be frank. Ball coming down the right side. Don't keep it in. They are growing in the game. Phil Parkinson, 53 minutes. Sooner or later, it's going to have to happen. Definitely a foul there, but the referee playing advantage, keeping Wrexham on the ball, getting it out of play. Again, well refereed, well refereed. Coming back now, and I just lip-read Kiefer Moore. Vitopin was looking at him, and Kiefer Moore said, well, it's an effing foul. And I didn't say the effing, did I? But he just said, I'm reading his lips, he just said, well, it's an effing foul. So casual, Kiefer. Vipotnik, I tell you, 10 goals on the season, has had a very quiet match so far, but it's only going to take a second for him to release the trigger. Slovenian, yeah? Only going to take a second. He's got the quality. 10 goals on the season. Let's not rule that out, guys. Wrexham, got to be careful. Phil Parkinson, is he bringing the changes? Is he sitting on his hands? We need some action. Legs are getting tired. It's been a tough game. Ball centered. Free kick comes in. More direct. Wrexham repel it one more time. Swansea in possession on the edge of the box down the left side of the field. Looking to get the cross in. Swinging cross coming in. Danger. And well put out of play. I tell you what, 10 out of 10 Thomason that time. 10 out of 10 Thomason. Great defending. Watch this. Sees the danger. Gets rid of the danger straight away. Gets rid of that danger straight away. Memories of Jimmy Mack over the last couple of games to corner. Still coming in. 55 minutes in. We've now got a game developed. For the first time in 55 minutes, you can say you can recognize the flow of this match. Ball coming in. Corner. Deep. Beautiful. Far post. Arthur looks at it. Throws a fist at it. Doesn't get it. Goes straight out. Looks at Mr. Langford. And Mr. Langford said, don't worry, I know you didn't touch it. It's a goal kick. Swansea see the feel on 55. You've heard me say 55 so many times is the time. Why is Phil not doing the 55? 55! Boom, boom. Yes. Swansea now coming down the right side. Getting it through. Needs the ball in the middle. Doesn't get through. Blocked again. Great block. Swansea standing tall. Ball on the far post. Going to the back post. It's connected. Brings it down. Oh, my life. World-class defending by Max Cleworth. And world-class goalkeeping coming out, collecting the ball. That's a big team playing. Two massive moments. Cleworth, literal world-class defending. He swivels, takes the ball away, and kills the danger. And then Arthur Okonkwo comes up for the cross. World-class, man. I tell you what, brilliant moments. Swansea on the other end now, on the edge of the box. Windhouse tic-tac-toeing around. It comes to the middle. Thomason keeps his feet after going on his ass, keeps the ball. Wrexham on the right side of the wing, keeping the ball. Can they get the cross in? Looking like it does. Cross coming in, defended well by Swansea, out of the box. On the right wing, Wrexham in possession, going back down the right wing. Referee calls it down. But hey, great action, great match, man down. But I'd tell you, Max Cleworth, moments ago, the defending, I said world class. You can argue with me if you like, but I say that's absolute world class what Max Cleworth did there and then. Swiveling, winning the challenge, coming away with the ball, killing the danger, pushing the ball down the field and setting Wrexham up in seconds. Literally. Wow. Wow. Brilliant. 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 And Grizz comes out and says, great job by AO. Absolutely. We got people playing their positions today, guys. We might not have the performance per se as we want it, but people are playing their positions. 3 changes coming up for Vitor Matos. Vitor Matos with Swansea. That's a great Welsh name, that. Vitor Matos. It's a great Welsh name. Lastly, with Maritimo, and got to say, so far, 2 wins out of 5, 3 losses. Last game for Swansea was a 2-1 loss to Stoke City on the road, away from Swansea.com Stadium. But hey, Grizzly, that kid gets paid by the flop. That's funny, mate. That's funny. That is funny. That is funny. Absolutely. And listen, the guys coming out of play are the guys that have run their socks off for Swansea here tonight, but they just haven't been able to get it done. Again. If you look at Wrexham's record in the last 11 matches, the way the defensive played, the clean sheets, the lack of goals in the earlier part of these 11 matches, now 12, that they were given up. Recently 2-2. Yeah, that's not normal. But defending has been stellar for Wrexham. A few things need to change in midfield and up front. But defending, stellar. Absolutely stellar. Arthur Conquer now on the edge of his box, kicking way over the left side and touched that off Jimmy Mack. Tell you what, that was a brutal challenge on Jimmy. That was full-blooded. Getting a little bit carried away there. Jimmy Mack back on the track with the ball. Says it's just another day. Jimmy Mack back on the track with the ball. Says it's just another day. Wrexham are starting to get on the ball and getting some possession. Looking a much better team. When on the ball, much better. When it's just individual forays, it looks disjointed and it doesn't happen. Nice play by Longman on the side. Much better play. Red Dragons fans loving that. Absolutely loving that. Definitely. Definitely. Again, 59 minutes in. 1-0. Phil Parkey, let's get the subs going. Let's get the subs going. Let's get the subs going. O'Brien, perhaps, yeah? Per se. Thomason, yellow, per se. Things have got to happen. Wrexham now. Corner coming in. Let's get the insurance marker. I've been asking the soccer gods all match long for this one. Let's get the goal. Corner coming in now. Lovely end swinger. Going back post. On it. All the way through. He was trying to do the back post goal again. Nearly came off. Wasn't far off. Have a look. Have a look. Have a look. Swing it in. Back post. Not far off. Why it doesn't go in? Not enough height. Not enough height. He needed more height. Just a bit more curl. But the one that went in the last game, per se, for George, well, that was just a thing that had eyes. Remember, I said it had eyes. Just like Ollie Rathbone's goal, it had eyes. Absolutely had eyes. Definitely did. Grizz says, here we go. Let's hope we do. Let's hope we do. Arthur with the goal kick. Comes out. Gets it over halfway. Kiefer wins the duel. Rolls out of play. What a warrior. What a warrior. Keeps the ball in play. Ends up on the bench nearly. What a warrior. Vigiroux on the edge of his box now. Passes it off. In the lovely yellow. Galbraith all the way back again. Vigiroux on his own 6-yard box now. With the ball. Going up to midway. Again, it's getting a little scrappy now. Nice interception now. Make it count. Make it count, Wrexham. Nice interception. Shot coming in. Didn't make it count. Why the rush? Why the rush? Keep it cool. Go with the flow. Nice and smooth. Fake a move. But a little bit rushed. When you get that opportunity, you got to slow it down a touch. That's not the move. Off balance, taking the shot. Josh, you know better than that. Take it wide, drag him out. Chip it back. Easy header. 2-0 Kiefer. Bang, done, simple. Big play again there. Maxi Kluth coming in, winning the ball. Sees the situation, reads the play, gets the ball. Nice play there again. One more time. Jimmy Mack getting the ball, knows where to be, passes off. Another pass off, tic-tac-toeing, out of danger. Callum Doyle's been brilliant today. Swansea on the edge of the box, looking for another foul. Flip-flap, flopping into danger. It's going up to the corner flags. Keeps it in. It should still be in. He keeps it in. Nice play. Maxi Kluth, wait and see where he goes. Takes him on, wins the ball, picks it off like taking candy from a kid. Unbelievable. The strength, poise, how he reads the game. What a mountain of a defender Max Kluth has become. Swansea on the right side of Wrexham's box. Can they get it in? Looking for the chip. Chip doesn't come in. Well blocked by Jimmy Mack. Shot does come in and just off target. Just off target. Always bending away. But Arthur Okonkwo does have to scurry across an attempt to get there. Always bending away, but it didn't miss by much. And every Swansea fan in the stadium has now got their heads in their hands. Take a look at the replay. Another great moment, I tell you guys. We're riding our luck. Memories of Preston and such likes. We're riding our luck. We need to get the changes in, Phil. Legs, fitness. People are starting to walk. Legs have got to be pumping. You've got to run to the win. You're sleeping. You're walking, sleepwalking to the loss, to the draw. Got to keep the legs pumping, not jogging, pumping. Open wide. And I tell you what, he has got no idea what's being called there. I feel for him. The linesman's got his own decision. What is being called there? There you go, mates. It's not that hard to figure out. You got to love the reactions of some of the guys sometimes. The passion is wonderful to watch. Ben Sheaf going down and also getting up as soon as he could. Yes. Martin BQ1, absolutely, brother. The heat is on. The heat is on. You can see it. The signs are there. The signs are there. That insurance goal is more important now than a long, long time. We've got to silence Swansea with that next goal. Should Swansea get the goal, they'll have the ascendancy. They'll become a bigger problem. The wind will be in their sails and they'll storm the net. And you could see a Southampton situation coming our way where it was so easy to avoid it. Come on, Parky. Bring in the new blood. We've got to have fresh legs going. You're right, mate. You're right. The heat's on Martin BQN. The heat's on. And a big applause for Martin as well for Maxi Kluth too. Get Thomason out. He's deteriorating in front of our eyes. Some guys can go 70 minutes. Some guys can go 90. But not all guys can do the 90. Some guys are only good for 60. Hence, I like 55. Ball down the line now. Kiefer Moore with the ball. Pushes it through. Not going to make it. Should have been over the top, not down the line. Josh is also slowing down as well. So there's plenty of space to get more people into this match. Put more legs up front. More legs to chase longer balls. Stretch Swansea. Take them out of the play. Because right now Swansea is coming into the ascendancy. Dominating on the possession. Dominating with the play. Pinning Wrexham on their own penalty area. It's some place where we're comfortable to sit. There's no doubt about it. Wrexham is comfortable to sit on the penalty area. They've been defending all season long. Let's face it, shot coming in, comes in, well deflected. Galbraith doesn't get the connection on time. Nice idea, doesn't get it. Feisty little guy, Galbraith, just doesn't get it in time. But another threat coming up. And Arthur was flat-footed on that one. So if there had been a deflection, he'd have been going down left, and that ball would have been agonizingly probably curling over his right into the left corner of the net. Corner coming up. Game on. 66 minutes, guys. Corner coming in. Dangerous corner, far post. Well taken by Arthur. Take a breath down, son. Slow it down. What's the rush? Goes down the field with the ball. Nice collection. Nice kick. And let's see if Josh can get there. Josh's run keeps it in play, and it's going to be a corner. That should be a corner. That should be a corner for Wrexham. Amazing. Now, I tell you what, from a moment of play like this, Arthur Okonkwo gets a brilliant collection. Delays, puts the ball long down the field. The extra effort from Josh, and the ball goes out for the corner. This is a moment that you can see with the subs coming on as well. This is a very important moment in the match. This corner needs to translate into a goal. Those players coming in need to change the flow of the match. Thomason's coming out. Welsh Dragonflowers in the background, giving him a hand. Absolutely. Loving it, loving it, loving it. George has run his race and did a fair game. I'm glad to see that Ben Sheaf's coming out as well. Not that I've got nothing on Ben. No. But I think those were the two positions that we needed to change. What's happening on the wide side? Longman's going to be coming out for Barnett. Absolutely. He's going to come. But Matty James coming in. We need possession play. We need to get on the ball. We need to start passing it around. Matty on the ball gives us an extra split second of possession. And he knows where the ball goes. And he knows the speed and the pace, the deliberation, where it goes left, where it goes right, up, down, left to right, north to south, east to west. He knows how to dictate the match. We need him to start being the general. Matty, the general, is on. Corner coming in. Lovely corner. Get on the end of that, guys. On the edge of the box now. Swansea clear it. Swansea looking to clear it. Comes back in the mixer. Fight for the ball. It's still in the mixer. Swansea leaving it. It's up and down, up and down. Referee calls it down. Ball to Swansea for the offside. 22 minutes to go plus added time. Thomason's out. Grizzly, you get your wish. A lower cross would be nice. Absolutely. Vigiroux on his box. Goes to the right side. Galbraith brings it down. Again, Swansea have grown into the match. They've had moments to threaten Wrexham's goal. Haven't got through. But they've had sufficient ball, sufficient possession, and sufficient half chances to set it up. It's the moment of quality. Ball coming in. Great cross. Who's it fall to? One more time. Wrexham clear it. Swansea still in possession. In their own half. Coming left to right. End on the edge of the right. On the edge of the box. Roland on the ball. Crosses in low. Swivel, turn, shot. Deflected. It's gone in. 1-1. Where we go from here? Where do we go from here? A deflection. And it's for Putnik who puts it in. Arthur Okonkwo goes down to the right. He's not getting up. Once the tree's logged, it goes down. Boom. And Arthur was going down. One apiece, one apiece, one apiece. Now see where the game goes. Swansea, in my mind, Swansea are the team really that now should be growing into the ascendancy. The home crowd, home cooking, home bloody everything. A fortuitous goal. And let's be quite honest. Let's be really bloody honest here. That goal, and I'm talking about the goal, the frame of the goal, has had two balls go in it. Both times it's been a Swansea player. What am I saying? What I'm saying is keep your eyes on that video coming next of what Wrexham need to do to make the playoffs. Because I'm going to open your eyes. That video's coming. Because of this. One apiece. Let's see where this goes. Nothing gained, nothing lost. Prior to this match, would you have taken a draw number 11? 11? Would you have taken that? Oh, I tell you, referee. Oh, yeah. Galbraith, you get your ass back. Yellow? Are you kidding me? Yellow? He's been vicious all game long. Have a look. Oh, my life. You're taking me down from my kneecaps. Look how high his leg is. Look how high his leg is. That's not by accident. He's got away with a few challenges tonight, Galbraith. I tell you, I said he was feisty, but that was just downright dirty. Up and walking, good to see it. But yeah, get ready for that video. What Wrexham need to do to make the playoffs. I'll open your eyes. I'm not candy coating it. I'm not sugar coating it. It's just the way it's going to be. But into the post, off the boot. Unlucky, 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 unlucky. But we haven't hit the net tonight, guys. I'm making that point right now. We haven't hit the net. We haven't scored. They scored. They scored for us. Swansea 2, Wrexham 0 is what the score should be. It's actually 1-1. So we can't grumble. We haven't scored. We haven't penetrated. Swansea 3-on-2. Ball needs to come inside. Ball goes outside. Does he cross it? Nice toe poking defense. Callum Doyle playing the big man at the back. Gets it downfield. Wrexham now coming up with the ball. Can they keep possession? It's all Swansea, all at the moment right now. 100% Swansea. We are on the rack. Shot coming in. Shot coming in. Swansea winning everything at the moment. Well done. Well done. Free kick coming up. That gives us some respite. Zan Vipotnik, 11th goal of the season, guys. Tying it up 1-1 via the deflection. You knew it was coming. It was just how. I did say it was a moment of quality or a big mistake. That toe into the net. Not exactly the best thing to do, is it? Have another look. Tell you what, that was more than just a yellow card on O'Brien. Literally. That was more than just a yellow card on O'Brien. That was downright dirty. You're aiming at a guy there. You're going to do damage. But if there is a shining light on a situation that is not looking dire, but a situation that took a different turn, and Ollie Rathbone is on the bench warming up. I don't understand why Ollie's not already warmed up. It's like, what is the reason that Phil will not pull the trigger on Ollie Rathbone sooner? We saw this in the last match, guys. We're losing 2-1, remember, against Watford. Last dash saloon, baby. Ollie Rathbone comes in and saves Parky's ass. 100% saves Parky's ass. Is Ollie Rathbone coming in to do it again? And you have to ask yourself, why is he so slow to pull the trigger on Ollie coming in? If he can have that impact in the last match, as he did, why would you not have brought that impact in from minute number 1? Got to say. Like the chat says, is it a fitness thing with Ollie? It could be. It could be. But you got to stay. A man off, Lewis O'Brien injured. And Ollie Rathbone coming in. Damn good question. Yeah, it is. It is. I just asked myself, why? Well, now we'll get some answers, because when Nathan comes into the play, we'll see a bit more legs. But it's the same of what we've seen too many times, is that does Phil know his best 11? It really begs that question. It does. It really does. O'Brien on for Windass, just to let you know, guys. 1 apiece, Swansea scoring. And if you're an honest man, you probably would agree that Swansea are deserving of the 1-1. They've had the possession. They've tried. They've run the game. They've come up unlucky, haven't really had the quality, and they've relied on Wrexham for a deflection to get the ball in the back of the net. Now they're making more changes. That'll be 5 changes that Wrexham have had made against them. Hence, half the Swansea team has fresh legs, yeah? Just saying, just saying. More subs coming for Vitor Matos and Swansea City. But again, I'm going to say Swansea, I'd say, do deserve the 1 apiece. And I'll make you laugh here. I give 2 shits what BBC Wales are saying about Swansea and about Wrexham either, because I know they love Swansea and not Wrexham. Ball in the box. Get on the end of that one. Well defended. Edge of the box now. Headed back in there. Wrexham in possession. Should be going to the right side. Goes to the right side. Cross does not make it.
and it won't go out for a corner. Well defended again. Wrexham get the scraps, turning, burning with the scraps, keeping the ball from the right side, coming to the left side. Really not the play. Callum Doyle, no space to move. Jimmy Mack doing very well to keep the play alive. Matty General, the general on the ball, getting the ball, keeping the ball, get that possession going, gets the ball back. See what happens when you got the general on the ball. Things are called possession for a reason. When you have possession, you own the game. Swansea have had possession all match long. They've owned the game. You get Matty, the general, James in the middle. You start to get the possession. You start to own the game. You get back to being comfortable. You can then start moving forward. Get the moves going. Get something on your target man or men. Get something on net. Start looking like a forward-moving beast. All because you bring in the general. Seriously, that's the impact Matty James can have. But at the moment, you got to say 13 minutes to go. Great game. Happy, merry Christmas wherever you are. And keep enjoying. Dolly Clowan to everybody in the family. Ball down the middle now. Wrexham coming up with it. Mr. Rathbone wins that ball, looking good on the ball. Hard-working Ollie Rathbone. Remember, you heard that all the last couple of seasons. Hard-working Ollie Rathbone. Haven't been able to say that too much, but he's hard-working Ollie Rathbone for me forevermore. Wrexham taking the steal now. Nathan Broadhead going down the left wing. Cuts inside, cuts outside, cuts outside, cuts outside, cuts inside, cuts inside, cuts inside. Takes a shot. Takes a deflection. I believe that went off Kiefer Moore's ass. Maybe Burgess's ass, but it went off someone's ass. It's gone out for a corner, I believe. But that's what Nathan Broadhead needs to do. Get him in as an active attacking midfielder. Let him start running with the ball at his feet. Let him see the play from both sides of the field. I say he's an attacking midfielder forward, not a forward line forward. He doesn't have the frame to be the big man. He has the frame to be and the skill to be a creative man. Ball coming in. The general crosses the ball in great corner. Get on the end of it. I tell you, going out for another corner, referee. Yes, you said it. It's another corner. Big battle. Wrexham looking for the second goal. I said we needed it. Told you we needed it. It felt like it all the way since Wrexham's goal, which incidentally, if you're joining us late, Wrexham have not scored in this match, but are tying the match 1-1. Burgess scored an own goal early on in. And Vipotnik ties it up via deflection off Thomason late on here to make it 1-1 in the second half. Whoever wants it now, just like the school playground, look at all the trash being thrown at Jimmy Mack. Appalling. Ball coming in. Get on the end of that, guys. The trash being thrown at Jimmy Mack there was absolutely disgraceful. I'm telling you now, I hope the FA throw a fine down on Swansea for that. Disgusting scenes. Absolutely. What's the reason for that? Jimmy Mack now has the ball and he's reacted very well to it. Great play by Jimmy Mack. Tries with the cross, gets the cross in. But I applaud Jimmy Mack for keeping his head in a very volatile situation. But again, the trash on the field around Jimmy Mack, disgraceful. That should not be happening. That's on you, Swansea. That's on you. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. Disgraceful. Swansea now, going down the right side with the ball. Have the intent to go back towards Vigiroux in their own net. Coming up short on the right side. Moving down to the left side. Into midfield. Going all the way back to Vigiroux on the edge of his own box. But again, got to say, applaud Jimmy Mack for keeping his head. Applaud him for keeping his head. I agree with you. I agree with you, Grizzly. The changes you're saying, that makes no sense. Windass needs to be on the pitch with an aggressive mid. Broadhead better do more than just trot around. I agree with that. You've got a point. Lovely interchange play. Needs to go back down the left wing. It goes down the left wing. Beautiful play. Longman now. Does he put the cross in? Gets the cross in. Well played, Ryan Longman. Win in the corner. Wrexham now more balanced since Matty James has been on. Keep your eye on Nathan Broadhead. See what he does get up to do for the next 9 minutes. For most of the match, Wrexham winning 1-0. Looking to get that 3 points across the line. But, buddy, I tell you, It just didn't feel right. All game long, it just didn't feel right. It felt like the 1-1 was coming. If you go back to the pregame, that's what I say. Ball in the far post, going out should be a goal kick, is indeed a goal kick. Phil, now, what do you got to do? 81 minutes gone. Man down. Waiting for the referee to see what's coming on. Well, Steve, Christmas for both sides. Merry Christmas, LL. You know it is. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. It is a Welsh Christmas for both teams. A 1-1 sends both sets of fans home happy. And yes, I could be greedy for the for the away win. Absolutely, absolutely. But on the base of the performance, we'll be going into the post-game pretty soon. We'll be discussing about the match, deserved wins, man of the match. I mean, this match here, who is your man of the match? Working towards the the post-game, working towards the post-game. Who would be your man of the match? There's another tingling question for that. But yeah, great point, Steve. Great point. Welsh Steve, I should say, is that it's Christmas for both teams. That's a lovely point. Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. Phil, what is going through Phil Parkinson's mind? What's going through Vito Matos's mind? Minutes to do. I'm sure Wrexham are going to be thinking that this is another one that's slipping away. We have discussed over the season that a few of these wins should have been draws. Watch that in the video coming. I cover quite a few points as to why we've come to this stage, why we're at this stage, why we're stuck at this stage, and what needs to happen to change the stage we're at. So teasing, but I tell you, I don't want to give nothing away because I unload a lot of good stuff, how we can change the picture. Yes, changing the picture. But again, it is Christmas football. Merry Christmas everywhere where you are. Make sure you have a lot of fun with your family. Remember, your family is everything. And be with your friends as well. And just have a crazy good time. Jimmy Mack playing like an 18-year-old. He's 36, twice that, yes. But he's playing like an 18-year-old, doing very well. Roland's had a good game as well for Swansea too. It's been a battle, guys. It's been a battle. And I say again, 1-1 to me is the right score. Absolutely is the right score. Wrexham have beaten about the bush. Let's put it that way. We've beaten about the bush. We haven't got to it. Ball going long. Out of play. Coming up for a Swansea throw right now. Like I say, 5 minutes ago. A winner can still be had, and extra time too. There'll be a fair measure of extra time in the second half, but a winner still could be had. It could be a sad day and not a good day, Welsh Steve, for both sets of fans, but hopefully, the soccer gods have got something good left for us to look at. Swansea really not doing themselves a favour with that lopsy pass, but they keep possession, luckily. Two at the back, with wing-backs pushing up. Swansea playing big, expansive style football right now. A lot of confidence. Ball going down the left side again. George goes in for the tackle, misses it. Georgie's legs are tiring. You can tell that because he couldn't stop. He's getting tired. Doing great. But this last 5 minutes is where people make mistakes, where people suck air, find life really tough. Whoever wants it next gets it. People slipping left and right. It's quite funny at times. Ball in the middle. There you go. Bang. Oh, I tell you, what a lovely move. Yes. Yeah. What a lovely move that was by Swansea. Caught everybody off guard. Right now, we probably should be talking about 2-1. Take a look how close that was. 3-4 feet wide, but a good chance on net. One of the nicest moves Swansea's made, probably all match long. More changes from Swansea. More changes. Martin BQN, a late goal, maybe. Yeah, it could well be, man. It could well be, yes. D. Scott, how appropriate. The first side which scores a legitimate goal wins the match. Yeah, there you go. I love that one. That's so funny and so cool and so correct and so right. Yes, mate, yes. Imagine one of these two teams actually gets a goal. I tell you, that's funny. Vigiroux picks up comfortably on the edge of the box now. Minutes to go. Are we going to get a Christmas winner, or is Santa Claus being a good guy and not letting anybody lose today? Maxi Claus under pressure, clearing down the line. I wonder, Santa, have you got it in you to be bad, to give someone a win, or are you going to be good? Swansea now coming from left over to the right side. Lovely play. Galbraith lets it go through. Cross coming in. No, sir. Galbraith gets the ball back. Passing off. He does too. Swansea looking for the through ball. Well blocked. I tell you, that was a well blocked ball over the top. Wrexham releasing the play. Can we get there? No. Kiefer runs, but the ball goes out of play first. 3 minutes to go. Valcone having an easy somewhat time since he's come in. Vigiru on the box, all in yellow, striking the ball away to the left side. Swansea have the option now to slow it down and kill the game, or are they going to keep moving forward? Tic-tac-toeing on the edge of their own box. Swansea City keeping possession. Remember, back in time, it was Swansea Town, if you didn't know that. Swansea City, for their first 7 matches against WREXHAM, were known as Swansea Town. And if you want to know the all-time head-to-head, as Swansea's on the edge of the box, still on the attack, looking to get things going. Shot coming in. Oh, I tell you what, just over. Iom just gets it over. Young doesn't get it on target. Have another look. Nice idea. Quick attempt. Curling all the way. Not bad at all. It's a snapshot like this that can become your late winner. Is that the last chance for Swansea? Does Wrexham get another chance now to take all 3 points? But I love that point, D. Scott. How appropriate. The first side which scores a legit goal wins the match. Yes, don't forget, a whole host of games coming up on Saturday. We'll see where Wrexham slide to and from. But a winner now will help Wrexham. Coming into this match, Wrexham were 15, Swansea were 19. After the match, we'll tell you exactly where they're not. But again, a battle of attrition, another draw. We've seen a lot of this all season. We're going to be going into the playoffs via my video. Come and get that video coming to you in about 3 days. How Wrexham can make the playoffs. Sam Smith on the sideline with no time at all to come in and make a change. Is this another Ollie Rathbone Hail Mary substitution by yours truly, Phil Parkinson? Let's wait with a bated breath. Free kick coming up. Swansea get the ball. Vito Matos crying a little bit about the physical nature of the British game. He's going to have to get used to that. This is not Maritimo. And really, Kiefer doesn't really do too much wrong on that. Just a big man, big frame, moving that frame around. Little guys, and little guys go down easy. Galbraith with the ball. Takes free kick. Coming into Wrexham's box. Arthur Okonkwo comes and punches. Doesn't make it. Ball coming into the box. Arthur comes back. Oh, my life. Can you say disastrous? The moment Arthur Okonkwo came for that ball, I'm saying to myself, what the hell are you doing? You've got defenders that can head that. Get in your damn goal. And then not only does he compound it with a sloppy punch, but it goes back into the net via the header. He has time to collect it comfortably, fumbles it across the line, and it's toe poked by Ida on the goal line. What an absolute disaster. And I called this 25 minutes ago, telling the world, this is Southampton 2. 22 matches ago, you're in the post-game. 22 matches ago, we were 1-0 up against Southampton, and we went on to lose 2-1 in similar fashion to this. What is Arthur doing? He has the ball in his hands. Stay in your net. Arthur, what are you doing? The header on net. Collect it. He can't collect it. And it's a toe poke into the net. Absolute disaster. That's the only way you can serve it. It's Southampton all over again, guys. It's Southampton all over again. It really is. And with matches like this, you will not be in the top 10. Get ready for that video coming. Get ready. 2-1 down, 7 minutes of added time. This could get even worse. 2-1 down. We've literally slept, walked into the loss, and individual errors have killed us in the second half. And again, we've let 2 goals in. We've got to come back from adversity in super fast time. Phil Parkinson, bring in the changes quicker. Make the game, dictate the game earlier. Sam coming in, 92 minutes gone. What would Sam be thinking right now? I've got 5 minutes coming in. Look at Sam's face. Does he look thrilled to be getting on that field? He's like, I'm coming in to climb a bloody mountain. Unreal. Wow. Arthur, huge mistake. Stay in your net, man. Stay in your net. Absolutely. Absolutely. Southampton 2.0. Southampton 2.0. It's the same game all over. We've literally come in fast, come in hard, come in good, built a great game, and literally gone to sleep and cost 3 points. Wrexham moving forward now. Ollie Rathbone trying to get into it. No dice, no dice, no dice. Poleaxed in the challenged. Ollie Rathbone goes down like a sack of you-know-what. Swansea fans in vocal form right now, in fine voice. Can't believe they come back to get the 2 goals. But I tell you, we've been watching this all season. Jimmy Mack wins the corner. I tell you what, a little after's there. Jimmy Mack, you want to be careful. You don't get sent off here. Jimmy Mack stomping. Jimmy Mack stomping. He's walked away. But I tell you what, Jimmy Mack, the horns came out of Jimmy's head. Take a look carefully here. Take a look carefully, 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 carefully. Bang. There you go. Bang. There you go. Jimmy Mack showing his real anger levels coming up. I tell you what, referees well not sighted on that one. Ball coming in now. Wrexham need a miracle like we did against Watford. 2 matches back-to-back. Watford 2-1 down, minutes to go. In came Ollie Rathbone and saved our asses and saved Phil's ass. It's a repeat performance. 22 games in and 21 games in are mirroring each other right now. We need a miracle. I'd love a miracle. You'd hear me squeal again, maybe like a little girl, but I'd squeal nonetheless, and I'd love to squeal right now. Ball coming into Wrexham. It's loose. Can we get it back in there? One more time. Wrexham in possession. Looking alive in the first time in the second half. Dangerous. Vigiru coming for it. And Vigiru comes and collects. That's what Arthur Okonkwo should have done. I've talked about anticipation with Arthur a few times this season. Sometimes he doesn't anticipate and get the timing right. He got the timing wrong. That's why he was late. That's why the punch didn't gather. That's why the punch didn't connect. That's why the header came back on net. But then the fumbling on the net, on the goal line, 2 major big mistakes back to back within seconds for Arthur. That is uncharacteristic. 2-1 down. Same picture, guys. A game later, Watford 2-1 down. Seconds to go. Rathbone gets the winner. We need the miracle. I've repeated myself now. I've made that point. Your coach sets up your destiny. Free kick coming up, Swansea. A minute 15 to go. And again, I'm going to applaud Jimmy Mack for the way he's behaved in the game. He's kept his head most of the time. He could have exploded. He could have really got nuts. But experience is what Jimmy Mack is all about. Even when he's putting that elbow on the side of your head, it's experience, but he makes it look like an accident. Victor Matos once in the game stirring up. Right now, 2-1. Victor Matos, I believe, just getting yellow carded by Oliver Langford. And let's face it, referee's really not put a foot wrong. He's had great moments in the game. Really, he has. The whole Swansea bench is up on their feet. Wrexham were in a good place. Right now, not so. Game coming down to the final moment. Steve says, we are just too passive. If we take a lead, instead of ever trying to kill the game off, we just sit back and soak it up. As soon as we scored, non-stop Swansea. Bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Well, Steve, wow, I can't believe this happened. Merry Christmas. Absolutely, absolutely. I did say Santa was going to be bad, didn't I? And Santa was really bad. I mean, we're into the post-game right now. I'm saying we're in the post-game right now. Ball coming up. There will be a goal kick coming up for Wrexham. There's literally seconds on the clock. Referee's going to blow it any second now. But going to say, well, Steve, wow, I can't believe this happened. Merry Christmas. Santa Claus was bad. I said he was going to be bad. But I also said that this match was the same as Southampton's dominated. And Swansea literally came away with a 2-1 win late, like Swansea have done today. Wrexham should have been walking away here with at least a point. I tell you what, this mirror image of the way we've lost games on the road per se, and the way we've been scored on for draws per se, it mirror images every match that we haven't won. There is a said pattern to this, what we're happening on the day. Swansea City 2-1 over Wrexham, yeah? But there is a pattern in play here. I'm going to release that video here in 3 days. What Wrexham needs to do to make the playoffs. What needs to stop, what they need to drop, what they need to change, what they need to begin, where they need to look for things, where they need to go. There's going to be a lot of things in that video defining what this is all about. The look on Phil Parkinson's face, I will address that in that video. But into the post-game, I tell you, Vitor Matos, you have to hand it. Swansea had the possession all game long. You guys get in the chat. I'm going to go into the chat once I go through the stats and the game analysis. But Swansea and Vitor Matos, the coach, 3 wins, 3 losses on the season. This is now a win again after a loss. Can they go on a bit of a win streak? But it's a win they probably do deserve in many ways. They had the possession, they had the flow, they made the substitutions nice and early, they got the fresh legs into play. Fresh legs in the play does one thing for you, creates openings, makes things happen. Fresh legs help other players in other zones to release their stress levels. You help the guys under the gun by putting fresh legs in. Wrexham didn't put the fresh legs in quick enough in the second half, go from being in a commanding performance with a 1-0 win, which was a goal scored as an own goal by Burgess, early on in, a beautiful, spectacular own goal. You'll never see a better own goal in your goddamn lives. It was absolutely amazing. Merry Christmas on that bugger. You'll never see a better own goal. But off the back of that, Swansea sat on their asses and took a look and said, this is what we're going to do. And for the rest of the game, Swansea embarrassed Burgess and the crew, nearly got a goal back straight away off a corner and said, we're going to come for you. We're going to take the possession. We're not going to sit back and do nothing. We're going to try and get in this game. The quality wasn't the best for Swansea all throughout. And yes, it would be 2 massive mistakes. They get the goals. They get the victory. That again, I'm going to say Swansea deserved the win. We slept, walked to the loss in the second halves, and the substitutions came in too late and didn't make an impact. And we had no impact in the final third all game long. We did not threaten. And this has become a little bit of a toxic pattern with Phil's play. That's all I'm saying on that. The goals, the mistakes, killed us dead. We could have defended all night long had we not made mistakes. But one thing for sure, as well as calling the Southampton loss we had that this was going to be, and it went all the way to the 2-1 loss, as well as that, I also said with the defending, it's going to be quality or mistakes that will kill us. It was 2 major mistakes. You saw the first one, unlucky. Bipotnik takes a shot and it goes in off Thomason's foot. Ayo's flat-footed, goes down right, can't get up, not a chance. Once the log is felled, bang, it's going down. He couldn't get back up and it trickles in the goal. 1-1. We needed to keep that 1-1 safe straight away. That was Phil's job, to keep that 1-1. The second goal, I got to say, absolute catastrophe. Absolute catastrophe. Arthur coming in for the ball, coming in from the cross off the free kick. Doesn't get there. Why? Because he comes too late. He should have stayed on his line. He comes too late, doesn't get there, doesn't get a connection, can't punch it out, punches it sideways. Now he's got to scramble. The header comes back in on net. It's still okay off such a massive error. All he's got to do is capture the ball as it's landing in front of him. He fumbles that as well. And then it's a toe poker on the line for Swansea. Bang, 2-1, and you've thrown away 3 points that possibly we didn't even deserve. I'm being ruthless today. We probably didn't deserve the 3 points. I love Christmas football, but today wasn't Christmas football for us. It's going to have to be at home at Kiras against Sheffield United in the next match. But today we should have gone home with a point. We are becoming predictable, and we're coming soft in the last 20 minutes. And we've been scored on twice again. And this mirror images Watford last match, that we were lucky to get a draw. And now reality has exposed us with the loss. Get ready for that video. Coming into the chat. Coming into the chat, guys. Give me a chance for a swig. But I'm coming into the chat. I'm watching all the replays. Even some of the shots that Swansea had that were off target were not that far off target. You know, you've got to say it was not our best day. I'm going to go into the stats right now. Give you the stats right now. I'm coming into the chat straight away. On the day, though, got to say, though, Swansea 2, WREXHAM 1, a game that's really got away from Swansea's start, but they came back late to take it away from WREXHAM right at the end. I mean, it was away from Swansea with the bad goal from Burgess, the amazing own goal. We should have been looking for points here, and Swansea come back off mistakes. Stats, 9 shots, only 9 shots for Swansea, 3 on target, 57%, 8 fouls, 2 yellow cards, and 5 corners. WREXHAM, only 3 shots in 90 minutes. Swansea had 9. So every 10 minutes, Swansea put one on the net. Every 30 minutes, we put one on the net. But only once in 90 minutes did WREXHAM put one on target. And we did not score that goal. And that is a stat that is getting a little bit too repetitive. Possession was 43%. So for the road team, that's not so bad. 43% is not so bad. But work on the play in the final third and get it happening on net. We're becoming really weak up front. We're becoming very predictable. Fouls, 9. Yellow cards, 2. Offsides, 3. Corners, 7. On the stat side of things, it wasn't that bad. But I'm just saying, 3 shots in 90? That's got to be better. Only 1 on target? That has to be much better. The only consolation that we have is that we were in 15th on the start of the day. We're in 15th now. So that's lucky. Swansea on the start of the day were in 19th. Well, lucky times, good times, happy days for Swansea at Christmas time right now. They've gone up 2 points from 19 into 17th. Record is 22 games, 7 wins, 5 draws, 10 losses, 24 scored, 30 against for -6 on 26 points. 2 wins in the last 3. WREXHAM in 15th, 22 games. 6 wins, 10 draws, 6 losses now. 27 scored, 27 against for 0 on the goal differential, 28. Looking at the matches coming through, the good news for Wrexham fans is this. Sitting in 15th on 28, looking straight on. There's only one club this weekend that can go above Wrexham in the league. That's West Brom sitting in 16th, which means the worst case scenario of this loss is this. We can only drop 1 place should West Brom win or draw. If they lose, we stay where we are. It'll be a good day out of a bad day. But I'll add one little thing. If we want to start moving up this table, you've got to put 2 wins back to back. You see, a win and a draw and a win and a loss, you're just going up like an elevator. You're going up, you're going down. You're going up, you're going down. You're going up, you're going down. If you put 2 wins together, you go up and you don't come down. And you gain about 5 or 6 places with the numbers being right for you. So we got to start putting wins back to back, not draws, especially not losses. I'll tell you, had we not have had Ollie Rathbone's game-saving goal last match, we'd have lost 3 games back to back. Think about that. Think about that. going into the chat, the place I love to be. Grizzly says, this is going back to when the goal went in, and I tell you what, watch your highlight reels. It was horrible by Arthur, but Grizzly says, oh, D. Scott, this smells like League Two. Doesn't it ever? Doesn't it ever? Doesn't it ever? There's a quality level that we haven't got to. Some people like to walk, and you can't walk. When one piece is not moving in the machine, everybody suffers. Today, we didn't have a performance. Steve says, we just are too passive. We are just too passive. Absolutely, absolutely. Grizzly says, Parky has to stop playing hard to beat. Very good point. I get the wings are out, but you have to be more aggressive. That was ugly. Yes, absolutely. And no creativity. Too late to bring Matty General on late in the game. Matty James, the General needs to be in the match half-time, in my opinion. Everything that Phil did in the second half, it seemed a little late. And it seemed a little bit like, why are you not pulling the trigger quicker on Ollie Rathbone? For an example, just for one. Welsh Steve, I am gutted. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Welsh Steve says, WTF, I'm with the Free Pug Show. That was hard to watch. Yes. Yeah. If we get a phrase today that mirrors some of the season, and we're having a good season, and let's not forget where we come from. But if one phrase is there, that was hard to watch. I really believe that is the phrase of the day. That was hard to watch. It really was. Well, Steve, well, question mark. Absolutely, bruv. Absolutely, absolutely. I'll tell you this much. I've always believed this. From a good thing comes a good thing. From a bad thing comes a bad thing. But invariably, there are times where a bad situation throws a good situation. This is another bad situation, right? Southampton, game one, mirrored this. I called this for the 2-1 loss early in this match. A bad situation brewing. Well, I've always believed out of a bad situation brewing, there's a silver lining coming. And there's a good day ahead. Sheffield United are in great form coming our way at the Keiras. Maybe there's a good day brewing, because we need one hell of a massive reaction from recently what's been going on with this team. From a bad situation today, we lose 2-1. I'm looking for a bounce back. I'm looking for a massive reaction, and so are you. And like I say, this is getting a little bit too often with how our offense has been suppressed and how there's a lack of juice flowing all around the team to the great levels we've seen. Get ready for the video in 3 days. It's coming your way. What Wrexham need to do to get in the playoffs. It's coming your way. I'm telling you. I'm so up for this season. I'm so enjoying this season. But certain things need to happen. They really do. But I'm coming your way with what needs to happen for Wrexham to get in the playoffs. Just to say one thing, Steve says, subs, way too late again. Parker is playing Kiefer to death. Yes, he is. Who isn't in great form? Correct. We need to bring in a bit of a proper pace up front in January, as at the moment, we can only play one way and at one tempo. Steve, you just put a brilliant promo in for that video coming your way. I answer all those questions, and I'm loving it. Off the back of this game, Nadolig, Clowen, Merry Christmas, this festive time for everybody. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Get in there. Have a wonderful time with family. Feliz Navidad. Joyeux Noël. Frohe Weihnachten. Whatever the name is of the game of Christmas, the next one coming to Wrexham is Sheffield United. And everything will be answered, Steve, and everybody else. Thank everybody for being there today. Love all of you. The post-game is going to get produced right now. Get ready for Sheffield United.